Hello everyone, welcome! Would you believe it if I said I had like a really fancy like clock plugin that I wanted to try? But we're just gonna bring up the clock in a browser. It's gonna look cool. It'll probably be a bit of a flashbang, but it'll be there. We're gonna celebrate the new year for some time zones in the UK before we get started, so that's pretty poggers. Welcome to stream. Thank you so much for coming out. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, we got the same fireworks background on the other side too. So let's head on over. Today's music is like so super nostalgic, honestly. I guess it's been like hyping us up for a little bit, so I do have like a few other like music track suggestions from the Discord. I don't know if they're like extended versions, but like the Wii party music, it takes me back. It's like one of those games like New Super Mario Bros that you would like spend hours playing with your fam. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna see if I can pull up some of these other ones. If you want the mood to be a little bit more chill, only like once we've done the countdown, I'm thinking there's quite a lot. Okay, no, they're not extended, so to speak, but I see the titles. Happy New Year, y'all. I see some new names, some familiar names. What's good? What's poppin'? Do I need to move the chat? Let me see. Move the chat a little bit. 5:44 p.m. for us East American coastliners. Yeah, it is 4 p.m. for me, so I'm like 1 hour behind y'all. But would you believe it? The what's it? The GMT and CEST folk, they are about to pop off. They've been doing fireworks for a little bit. Can't believe y'all are like 6-7 hours ahead. So here's the prepare your eyes for the flashbang. I'm so sorry. Here's the clock. Let me see. Right there, right behind us here. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I have it set up for GMT, but I think for BST, like, y'all are still an hour behind. I try to look at as many different ones as I can. How's your year been, y'all? Any moments that you want to, like, reflect on? Ooh. The Wi-Fi is whack where you are, Nero. See, I've been dealing with some of my own issues, so I feel that the year was hectic most of the time. Yeah, I think we can all definitely relate. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Duck, the duck that draws. CSenpai, Potato Bag, hi, hello. Welcome back, Sylvie. Welcome back, everyone, but I'm just starting to like remember a lot of y'all's usernames. It's gonna be New Year's for the UK in I think 10 minutes. Yeah, we got the clock behind us. I like how it's not moving, is it? Wait, it's not moving. Wait, the clock is not moving, bro. It's like that, huh? I guess I'm probably gonna have to bring up the display. Let me see what I can do. What's that gonna look like behind me? The clock is now moving. Wait, okay, I think it's because I didn't have it selected. That was scary. Were we frozen in time? Song suggestions? Yeah, people were dropping them in the music room in the Discord. So if you're subscribed on Twitch or if you're a Patreon member, the Discord is open to all of y'all. Having a public Discord is kind of scary, honestly. I learned that like a few years ago. And especially just because I want to make sure that I can keep a closer eye on the things that happen and make sure the miners are safe. I decided to just like have it be members only. At least for now. The next Discord that we open up might be for the revamp of the voice request, so hopefully that works out. Happy rotation around the sun, everyone. I can't believe it's almost happening. Almost here. Let me see. Let me move this again. Can we see the clock okay? Like, we're like counting down, we're like looking at it, observing it together. Splatoon 3 has rejuvenated me, but depression's been getting to me again. Honestly, that seasonal depression just hits. It'd be hitting sometimes. EST, what is that? I think it's just British Standard Time. Let me look that up just to be sure. Why is the clock pause every time I bring up another window? Don't do that. It's scary. Let me be sure. Meaning, let me type it. Yeah, British Summertime. Okay, I was close. It is British Summertime. Alright. We vibing here together. Happy to join the community because oh man, we're happy to have y'all. Like, really, I wouldn't be where I am without the support of all of y'all and so many others who, like, you know, don't even make themselves known, but you know, they've just done so much and you wouldn't even know they were there. Like, I always feel when I'm looking at numbers, it's not really indicative of the people themselves who are supporting, right? It's honestly when I get to reach out and connect that I feel the true impact of, like, how long I've been doing this and just how important it really is. You know, it's so humbling. I really can't choose a better word. Did you get kicked when the sub runs out? I think it might do that automatically. I'm not sure. To be honest, if it doesn't though, like, I just have a role to where, like, you can't see the member content, but you can still interact, honestly, in the server. I'm gonna try and reach catalog 100 during stream / before New Year's, starting off 2023 with a bunch of mystery boxes. But for real, Splatoon 3, best thing of this year for me. Same. Looking ahead to some of the questions that I got over on the tweet, which did I even drop that in the Discord? Oops. People are asking me what my favorite game of the year was. I did not play a lot of games from this year, y'all. So I was looking at, wait, what games did Nintendo drop this year? I'm so behind on everything. No. We'll get to that later, though. We'll get to that later. What's up, CB? Welcome. It's pretty noisy where you're at, so you're just gonna chill? No problem, dry fruit. Also, welcome in, Spin. Glad you got the notif. Alright, everyone's chiming in. Let's go. Yo, also thank you for the 4 months, Tails Co. Appreciate you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. We got the clock counting down. It is like, let me see. If I were to put in, I think we can search all the other time zones, right? I'm actually like shook. 'Cause I thought it was like 11:56 for real, but it isn't. Let me see. For y'all? Okay, yeah. We value your privacy. Okay. It's in, oh wow, it's in military time. It is synchronized, but 0.9 seconds behind. Yeah, for some it is 11:56. Oh man, so I just put in British summertime and it's actually a lot closer. Whoa. Okay, yeah, but that's in another part of Europe. But if we like go back, yeah, you can see this one here. So which one should we focus on though? That's the tricky part, right? I didn't really think it through too often, but like, Oh, my happiest moment was my graduating day from college. Congratulations, Doom 2. I'm really proud of all the students who graduated this year, whether it was high school or college. Like, whichever one, I'm like so proud of you because it is difficult at both stages. And even if you choose not to go to college, that is completely valid. That's your choice. Not everyone needs it. So the fact that you did that, give yourself a pat on the back. My game of the year for 2022 has to be Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I had a great time with that one. I honestly feel like that might be the answer to one of my questions later. What's up, Azir? Welcome in. It's not even 6 p.m. yet for me. Yeah, it's like almost 5. So it feels kind of surreal to be looking at the clock like this. You got the fireworks going off in the background. It's a vibe. To be honest, I think I started hearing fireworks since Christmas Eve. It's been a while. They're already getting up to some mischief. Oh, same for you, Azir. Not even 6 p.m. here, and there's already fireworks going off. Not even sunset. Bro, like, what is you doing? You can't even see them. Like, I understand if you're doing sparklers, though. But... oh, man. I'm close to Paris, because I live in Oslo, Norway. Oh, Greenwich time as well. Do we have a lot of GMT folk? That could help us, like, see which one we should pay attention to. Oh my god, a hype train is closed. Thank you, Musnet, for the 6 months in a row. Ooh. Appreciate you. GMT time is the one to use. It's nicely synced up with UTC. Oh, the universal time. Yeah, that's why I started, like, including it, like, whenever I do Eastern time and Pacific time, because it made a lot of sense. I could at least keep up with it in my brain. I wouldn't always have to use a time converter. Puss in Boots was surprisingly banger. Just got back from watching it. I saw the poster when I went to see last night. My folks dragged me to see Avatar: The Way of Water. I was so shook because I was like, oh snap, I just ended stream, but we went to see that and I saw the poster. I'm surprised because how many Puss in Boots movies are there now at this point? I thought there was a series. They're doing like a whole cinematic universe. Way of Water was very good though. It was very, very good. Made you feel something. My late Christmas gift arrived. I got my Splatoon amiibo. Let's go. I need to finally purchase them so I can take some photos. How is it the Splatfest is coming up and I still don't have the little buddy? It could get here if I like ordered it Monday, right? I don't know. I could probably just go to the store and see if they got any. Only an hour left until New Year for the UK. Yeah, we are now, wow, approaching rapidly. It's 11 p.m. for y'all. How are y'all feeling? I think that means for look, it is Sunday, January 1st for those in British summertime. Happy New Year, y'all. Let's go. Seeing the difference in the clock is so interesting because, like, look at this. Oh man. CGI and VFX were stunning. Yeah, it was. The ending kind of made me like question mark a little bit for Avatar because I'm like, I don't want to spoil it, but like it will make you question mark. It's like, wait a minute. It's like, how can I put this without actually like saying what happens? It's kind of like, dang, maybe the characters suffer a lot only for that to happen. Like that's all I can say, really. But as far as the writing goes, but other than that, the emotion was definitely there, right? Like I really did feel connected. Anyway, amiibos are sold out where you are. Yeah, same for the Pro Controller. I've been searching for a while now. Happy new UTC year. Let's go. I guess we'll be doing like the special countdown for GMT with the music. I'll probably switch it up because we got some other like Kirby music suggestions and stuff. Let me see. I'm gonna search up one that is Northeast Frost Street. That's a good one. Also got some Hat in Time music suggestions from everyone. I didn't quite put out the notif for the stream on the YouTube side. I actually ran out of time. So we're just vibing right now. I could like type it as we're talking, but then I feel like I might miss something in chat. So let me get this queued up as far as the playlist goes, and we'll let this play out, honestly. We'll let this song play. There we go. The little buddy amiibo is so cute and cool. Yeah, I love all the little poses you can do with the guy. Pokemon Violet for Christmas. Nice. I still need to get into Pokemon. I say this, and at the rate with which they release games, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm like truly gonna finish a Pokemon title in time. Oh, it's British summertime again? Too early of a celebration? Oh no, that's all good. I'm going to attempt to sync now or never to the countdown. Ooh, you know which one would be like perfect for that? Like if we don't use Animal Crossing music, I think it would be the Final Fest one. The one where you can hear everyone. Now imagine if we get that, but for Deep Cut, like having Deep Cut like join in. So since we're like, okay, the clock is frozen again. Oops. Let's go back. Since we still have a bit, I feel like I can go back and forth between answering questions as we pass the time, because I thought y'all were an hour ahead. So I miscalculated, but we have this window here. I could probably do like 2 windows, if anything. Let me see if I can duplicate this. Duplicate this layer here. I think you can only duplicate the entire scene, so... Wait, there's copy. It's probably gonna look kind of trippy, so... Ooh, okay. It's over right now. Let me just fix it up so we can have it in the corner and we can open the other window. I think that'll be interesting. Okay, did it really? Wait, okay, it's good. It's good. It's like causing me to rename both of the layers though. Kind of like how you do in Photoshop sometimes. Alright. Yeah, it won't... Wait. Oh, I see. I think once you duplicate a layer, it like has them both move. Let's see something. Alright, if I go to a different tab... No! It shows the same thing, so I'd have to make it a different, completely different source. I know, that's like really trippy, but we're learning together. Alright, time for another one then. Ah, this one doesn't have the crop though, so I know that's gonna be kind of weird. I hadn't like factored this in for setup because I figured that we would be able to have the clock in the background, but sadly it does not work. So, bear with me, y'all. The scuff is real. Let's see if I can copy this here so that both of the windows look nice and pretty. Okay. Now for this next one, let me just bring the Twitter windows over here. And in 2 seconds, everything I was trying to do will make sense. Okay. Have split tax stuck in my head. What do I do? Listen to the song and you will get it out of your head. You listen to it like about 3 times. That's what usually works for me. Okay. We're gonna put this right here. There we go. That's so tiny. It's so tiny back there. Oh man, this silly little window. And there is the song. Oh, it looped actually. Did I have it set to loop? I don't even remember. But there we go. So we got both of the windows. Just gotta change up our music a little bit. There's like a 10-hour version. We're listening to Kirby and the Forgotten Land music now. So I actually went and found some of my old tweets that were related to the Splatoon anime for a little bit. Let me see. I think I lost one of them. Not gonna hold you. Oh, okay. I didn't lose it. But this is for like a later question. There we go. Alright, y'all. We're done troubleshooting. Okay. Spotify links accepted for song suggestions. If it is copyrighted music, Twitch will snipe everything with a passion and a vengeance. So, video game stuff is usually what we prefer if we're not doing royalty-free music. Just to let y'all know. SoundCloud, it depends though. Because like most remixes of video game music are okay. It just really depends on the license. Okay, did I miss anything else? Listen to the song until it gets annoying. See, that's the funny thing, like, for me, sometimes I like move on to like a couple of different songs in my mind. But I've been listening to Hero Mode Rocket 4 forever and ever, and I still haven't gotten tired of it. They still haven't given it a name either. That one, Deep Cut Story Mode song, right? Oh yeah, this music is really good. Really good music. Splatoon music doesn't get annoying. You know what? Yes, I don't know how they cooked up the Splatoon OST in that lab, but it's just a real like earworm. Is that what the term is? Like something about it like never fails to get you pumped up or excited, or even like different ones that can help you focus, like the Octa expansion OST. So good. Last time I had a 10-hour version of Fly Octa Fly, I reached 3 hours, so that won't work. Oh man. I think that was a poll I did back in the day where it was like, if you had to choose one Octa expansion off the hook song to listen to on a 6-hour road trip, what would it be? And I think Shark Bites won that one. I can see why though. I can definitely see why. Do I see Sonic Frontiers lyrics? Yo. I'm still at the second island because I haven't done another stream to continue playing it. But it definitely deserved the nomination. So sad that, honestly, if it had lost to a game that was like current from this year, it would have been valid. But for some reason, I don't know, I feel like Genshin belongs in the like ongoing online game category. Not really like a standalone, right? Because they're always continuously updating it. We were robbed. Getting the flag again this year felt like my big break mentally. That's great. Honestly, we are probably going to be seeing another quarantine happen, sadly, because I hear that like borders are reopening, and it's mostly because of the citizens' demands that's happening. But I don't know. There's gonna be a fluctuation as far as COVID goes, so please be safe, everyone. Me when the Shiver video had no laugh but the sussy damage sounds. Oh, we listened to that on a random Hyrule Warrior stream. We've got so many silly clips throughout the year. I wonder if we should like do a stream at some point, like rewatching some of the crazy clips. Wait, how is that? How does it go? I swear I've only listened to that song like maybe 2 times. It's time to face your fear. Cause when your time has come and gone, I'll be the one to carry on. Oh man, I don't know. Such a good song. That's undefeatable, right? I could not stop laughing during that whole like moment. Sorry about that. It's so good. And the OST being on Spotify, we won. We truly won. I'd love to request a song, but copyright. Yeah. Oh man. Usually Sega and Nintendo are like okay about those sort of things as far as videos go, but I don't know about streams. I mean, we're playing Kirby music right now, but that's only because like the Nintendo partnership program is donezo. I don't know. Sega's definitely okay with streams. Yeah, I think it's just Atlas with their weird like Persona 4 rules as far as streaming goes. I think that's why people have like done Let's Plays instead. I don't know. I haven't really kept up with how they've changed that. If they have changed it. Also, the clock froze again. Bro, we gotta watch out for that then. I guess I'm gonna... If I do this... like scrunch the window up. Okay, that works. So I can like still keep it on screen. Because as long as it's in my view, it won't do that weird thing where it just freezes. Oh, I learn something every day. The post I've got behind me is the end of year Q&A. I think for the media review stream we got a lot of responses, so I had to like limit replies, but I'll probably only limit the replies once we're like an hour into the stream. I think people are still just finding it. I didn't retweet the post or anything, but this is where everyone dropped their questions if they didn't want them to be lost in chat, just in case. And shout out as always to the wonderful Mixie for all the art they've done for the PNG this year. Like, it's amazing being able to have this for streams. And really for all the edits and everything, the thumbnails. Big shout out to them as well. Atlas is kind of oof, yeah. But honestly, I remember Rasicus' tweet that was like, Splatubers not using 8 regret in your video, your discussion video challenge, impossible. I feel like now that Return of the Mammalians is out, we got more chill tracks at least. Oh, alternative music sounds like another good choice to put on. Okay, so I'm looking at the time. I'm thinking we can start with a few questions. I'll make sure I've already like liked a few, so I'll do that to like make sure we keep our place. And as for the countdown music, let me check real quick. Let me check the Discord once again. I think we had a, oh I see, lobby sub 6. That's a really good one. I probably won't be able to do all of them though, because that requires me like having to make a full playlist. But there was a song that Rob KTA dropped that was an Animal Crossing New Leaf remix. I'm gonna grab the link to that one. I'd love to shout them out to you for that. Okay, I think we're good for now though. I want to get to some of the questions while we're just chilling. Okay. Okay, we got a few quote tweets. And let's get to the quote tweets first. Okay. I'm trying to look at that right, and figure out like how to read it. Let's see. At Kiri Kier 1757-1626 has asked, what thing, charm, physical attribute, anything of the sort, is your favorite about all idols in the Splatoon series? Physical attributes, like, when I think about that, I think of the beauty marks that all the idols have. Like, Pearl Marina has, they have one on, like, it's like right next to their cheek, right? And I think Callie and Marie's are under their eye. But as far as Fry and Shiver and Big Man, where are those at? I don't think they forgot them. They're just inconspicuous, so to speak. I'll let y'all's imaginations run wild. I swear we talked about this at one point before. But I love how their eyebrows are always so, like, indicative of their personalities. It's interesting how Shiver and Fry have the triangle brows, because it's like a triangle that has 3 sides, so Splatoon 3 idols. Big Man doesn't really have eyebrows, but his eyes do a cool, like, thing whenever he makes his different expressive faces. But yeah, I think that's something that design-wise is often overlooked, but very, very interesting. Also a charm point, really. I don't know. I love how they all have their own distinct hobbies, too. Especially Marina. Marina is definitely the nerdiest of the group. So, very relatable there. And hopefully, that answers the question. Welcome in, Splatastic! Well, we just started off with, like, the quote retweets for the question, the Q&A segment. We're answering a few of them while we are looking at the GMT countdown. But, really chill so far. So welcome in to all the new folks. The eyebrows are triangles. Yeah, that what I just mentioned. Fry's got those funky teeth, and Shiver has a classic octoling teeth. Yeah, I found it interesting how they fixed those for the hologram concert. Because I think there were a few fans who like screenshot it and said, there's a lot of inconsistencies here. But yeah, concert models always go hard. Right, next quote retweet is from Azure, the Azure, Chandler 1229. I say 12. Bro, 1229. So peep the at, y'all. Gaming already had its dominance this year, and it's not stopping next year coming up. But I do want to ask, complete or not, top 5 games of the year. See, this would be great if I had played more games that came out this year, right? It's gonna be so skewed. I didn't get Bayonetta. I haven't played 1 or 2. I didn't get Xenoblade. Haven't played 1 or 2, or even X Chronicles, whichever that one was, on the Wii U. I feel like a lot of games this year were sequels. So I played like a lot of older games. And that doesn't count. Oh man. Okay, I got Kirby, I got Frontiers, I did not get Pokemon. Zelda's next year. I really can't give it like a concise. I can only really give a top 3, right? I can't even do top 5. Like top 3, it's gonna be so like, maybe it's basic, maybe it's not. It would be Kirby, Frontiers, Splatoon 3. Bro, I did not play a lot, so back then when I was in college, I swear I used to buy more games because I thought, oh, okay, I like the trailers, I like what I'm seeing, and they just piled up. I never really started or finished most of them. So I stopped doing that, and now I just get a few games like every few months. I don't know. The concert looks so much better than the in-game models just because of the teeth, high key. Oh man, I don't know. I thought they really handled the like eye shading really well. It was interesting to see. Yeah, definitely shout out to Azure who's in chat right now. Definitely go follow them on Twitter and Twitch. Actually, I'm gonna give them a shout out right now. Thank you, Splatastic, for the 2 months. For Spin. But you're not at 2 months. Spin is at 2 months. But thank you for the sub. I almost read that wrong. I like how it said, let's get it started. But yeah, let me do the shout out real quick. Let me make sure I got this typed and spelled up right. There we go. I wonder, it says an error occurred, but I see the link. So, oh, I see, because what happened is the go show him some love part underneath the URL. That's not the full URL. Why? There's supposed to be a space. But yeah, URL just without the GO. Why would it do that? It's supposed to be a space. Kirby in the Forgotten Land holds a special spot for the Twitch stream. So many great memories. It was really, really interesting. It being my first Kirby game. Hi guys, welcome in. Danny, how are you? I've started with the quote retweets on the question, so fear not, I have not missed yours. Good to see you though. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Man, I'm like stumbling all over my words today. But no, I didn't play that one. Even though I love a good Lego game, I used to play them all the time with my siblings back on the Xbox 360. We had like so many of those. Yeah, let me see. Anything else I missed? I don't really have a top 5, but I did beat and enjoy Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue Team, Chicory, A Colorful Tale, and Pokemon White. Oh. See, I don't think there has been another Pokemon remake since like, what was it? Was it Diamond and Pearl? I don't know. There's so much to like keep track of. So I honestly hope I can finish Sword and Shield so I can play Scarlet and Violet. I know I don't really have to go in order because there are different stories, different timelines, but I did start Shield, or was it Sword, a while ago. I don't know. This is why I hopped on Twitch, because I'm like, look at all the games I have to finish. What if I shared that with others? So someday soon, hopefully. Greetings from the Czech Republic? Whoa, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Also, hello there, Kitty. Welcome. Thank you for the 95 bits as well, Splatastic. Well, we just got 100 bits from Tails Cove. Thank you. I found a fan Splatfest one day, and it was between Squid Sisters, Shiver, Off the Hook, Fry, and Deep Cut Big Man. I wonder what team you would be on. And stay fresh for Team Squid Sisters. Oh man, I'm sorry y'all are not gonna like this response, but I really am not for these like pitting the aisles against each other Splatfests. Because it's like, it doesn't have to be a Splatfest for you to show your support for one group specifically. But it's just like, it feels like just throwing them against each other is belittling or sort of demeaning in a way. I don't know. That's me personally. But it's the same reason why we didn't have a Pearl versus Marina. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Nogami slightly regrets doing Callie versus Marie as a theme. Because like we saw the responses that he and other team members had in that interview. I don't know. If you ask me who my favorite out of each group is, yeah, I could tell you that. My answer would probably be neither for that question. Thanks for the bits though. Y'all have seen that I'm like really partial to Fry and Marie as well as Marina, so there you go. I even found some like really cool art a while ago that was depicting those three. It was so pretty. I can't remember what stream it was that we saw those because I cannot remember the name of the artist. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are the most recent remix. Okay, I was thinking that's what it was. Pokemon games are pretty disconnected narrative-wise. Yeah, so it's kind of like Final Fantasy, right? I was thinking, yeah, I don't have to go in order, but like chronologically, I did start Sword. I played Fresh Start for the new year. That is such a great song. Honestly, Wave Goodbye does kind of soul it, you know, but Fresh Start, I'd say it has that vibe of like beginning anew. That is great. I think Shetty did a really good remix of that one. We can listen to that at some point. Thank you. Exactly, Duck. As far I feel like that's like a reference to the idol thing. All these versus idol questions feels like a Squid Sisters setup because obviously they won't win. It's not even close compared to Off the Hook and Deep Cut, and that makes me sad. Yeah, and mostly like for newer fans, it'll be different. Thank you for the bits, Wastelander, but no links in the chat. It's a fan Splatfest, so it's understandable. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of like cute themes from the fan Splatfest. I don't mind them at all. It's just personal preference. I genuinely wonder if the Final Fast for 3 will be a very meaningful theme or something silly that predicts what the next game will be like. Why not both? They definitely amped it up with Chaos versus Order for sure. But with Callie versus Marie, we had no idea. And they didn't even have enough time to like fully flesh out the story like they wanted to. There was gonna be so much more. Callie was gonna have her backup dancers. There was gonna be emotional moments. More emotional moments between Callie and Marie, and Agent 4 was actually supposed to have done a lot more than they did. Which I thought was cool. Past versus present versus future. They might definitely revisit that. But let me see. That's it for the quote retweets on this. Thank you so much. It is now 11:30 for GMT, which means it's 5:30 p.m. for me. Cool, we're getting closer. What was your favorite Lego game? Let me think. I played quite a lot of the Star Wars ones, but like I remember the Indiana Jones ones being really cool. Can't remember the names or if they were like based off of the movies at the time, but I remember those are like really silly. There was even like a Pirates of the Caribbean one. We did have the a lot of the Star Wars ones, but I don't think we got the latest. Let's see, this Agent 8 redeem, I had to really look at that just to make sure it wasn't something strange or sus. Alternate in a military alphabet. I see. Eye emoji, question mark, emoji. Okay. Do I still... Oh, I don't have the 8, I don't have the 8 post on here, the little PNG. I have to load it in. So give me a second for that. I wish I would keep the transitions when you, like, load them in. Here somewhere. Or is it not? Okay, I'm looking for it. I think... Oh, 8 jump scare. Yeah, there she is. You have to put that like right here. I was like, okay, I just didn't name the layer, so I had no idea if that was gonna be it or not. Oh man, I gotta nest more of these scenes in OBS. Eventually, with time, I gotta like set aside a day to just refresh everything. Once we get some new overlays though, I feel like that'll be a thing we do. And let me just put this under here. Where did the 8 redeem go? So this is just, in parentheses, Wasteland said this was Alterna and Military Alphabet. Oh god. Do I have the 8 voice today? Let's see.
Alpha Lima Tango Echo Romeo November Alpha.
I do. Sometimes it comes out more whispery than anything if I haven't fully warmed up. And I only warmed up to do Shiver's voice today. Because I recorded some lines for the Splatcast. And that's what I was working on before stream. And time flew right by. Like, seriously. But yeah, that's a redeem. 8 is here? I know, that was a jump scare, wasn't it? Have the rest of my bits? Thank you for the bits! Little biddlies. The biddies. It'll be a whole new year in 30 minutes. Isn't that crazy? Oh yeah, I think Moon mentioned that, like, the toilet paper Splatfest. And, like, the fact that, like, the third option would probably be, wet wipes. No, I said wet wipes. Moon was like, if you don't wipe. And I'm like, bro. They only had 2 years to work on Splatoon 2. Yeah, I think that's the reason why there was a lot that we just didn't get to see. Also, welcome in Yakiri. Hello. Hello, hello. I haven't played a single LEGO game even though I'm a LEGO fan and have collected plenty of sets over the years. Honestly, I don't know which one I'd recommend, but I definitely like recommend getting into one of them. Maybe the latest that has come out. It's a lot more fun when you do co-op. The most hilarious part about those is that if you run off screen, you know how like in Super Mario Bros, 3D World specifically, like if you fall and the other players get into bubbles, that sort of happens in the LEGO games, except like if you go too far, there aren't any bubbles, you just explode. And you explode into like LEGO pieces. And my brother and sister will like always like do that on purpose. I think there's also friendly fire in some of them, so you can just like fight each other and like you just explode. It's really goofy. Girl, are those fireworks in the background? I heard the little sound. People really doing them this early. Yeah, they're actually in the background, like the little animated background. It's not coming from my microphone, it's from the background itself. So if I fade all this out, give me a sec. Yeah, it's in the animated background. Also, that didn't have a fade, now did it? Let me fix that. Man, see, it's like the little background. They got the candles on the windowsill. They got the champagne glasses. They're ready to party. Oh, okay, that was the wrong source. Hold on. We almost had 2 chats for a moment. Okay, so I want to keep going through here. Oh, first question up here at the top. I want to save CSenpai's thread, so I want to give some really detailed answers. So I think I will save the best for last. I think Dan also had a second question, so I'll save y'all to like second post for the end. But right here at the top, we got the one only, the Danny. What is your top 5 things from 2022 that you're so grateful for? Man, that is one I can count down for sure. I'm definitely grateful for, even as much as I get on my nerves sometimes, my brother and sister for like keeping me grounded. Also just being able to talk with them about like everything going on in our lives. Spilling the tea, whether it's like spilling the tea or just goofing off. They have really kept me going this year. I would like put my fam like in one category by themselves, but I think I'm gonna like put my mom also as one because they've been supportive of this like content creator journey for quite a while. Even though at first like we might not have seen eye to eye, like she always went above and beyond to do her best. Especially for all three of us, so I like really appreciate my fam. I'm gonna put them like each, like I'm actually like putting up 5 fingers, but y'all can't see because my hands are not on the screen. I need a hand cam. Another one would be all of y'all in chat, even those who can't be here right now, people who have been here in the past. I would not be able to do any of this without your support, without your viewership, and most of all, your interest and time. Those are like some of the most valuable things in this life, because you can't get a lot of your time back. So there's the fact that y'all are here. That means a lot. Also, I would say my voice. Without it, I wouldn't be able to do any of this either. I wouldn't have something to like actually. I think I probably would have maybe like dabbled in art instead if I didn't go for voice acting right away. But like I'm really thankful that I don't know, my genetics, yeah, my ancestors blessed me with being able to like do this. That's insane. Really happy and grateful for that. And I guess like I've said, family, community, my voice. What's another thing? The last thing. I feel like honestly, I have to say Splatoon. Like y'all probably saw that coming from a mile away, right? Y'all probably saw Splatoon coming from a mile away, but it got me genuinely through some of the most difficult points in my life, and just like the calamari incantation, you know, it's sort of like a rebirth, I want to say. It gave me something to look forward to, and it gave me characters to really just like fangirl over and want to know more about, and to the point where I write about them and just like get to share that excitement with others. I wasn't even that into the Twitter community like when Splatfest was happening for Splat 1, so that again led me to community. So there's all the things like I'm really grateful for. I'm gonna like tear up, bro. Like I remember like talking about this during Final Fest, and it's almost the same. It was almost the same, but like the culmination of everything like really did make me tear up. Well, thank you for all the emojis and hearts, y'all. Thank you. Aww. We're grateful and thankful for you. No, sometimes, you know, I guess it could just be imposter syndrome or like Among Us syndrome, but like sometimes I'm like, man, am I really here? Am I really doing this? Like, is this really something that people like would care about, you know? But I think we all have that same feeling. But despite all, like, never stop creating, never stop making the things that you want to see in the world. I try my best to tune in to all the streams I can. I appreciate it, and if you can't always be there, don't feel bad about it at all either. Let me see. Splatoon is a game that brought us together. It really truly is. I mean, I feel like oh my god, Fry. I feel like that theme of found family, even if it's not like something that they like fully focus on, the devs, I mean, it's there and it's so important. Even like the headcanons that we made for all our little agent OCs. It's so good. Oh, thank you, Superstar. Thank you, everybody. Oh, crying? No, Nero, don't cry. Among Us syndrome? Damn, that's another new one. That's a good one. But yeah, I'm really just so overwhelmed and grateful a lot of the time. I can't like spam it all the time because then it'll be like, oh, what? You're just being a crybaby, sappy person all over the timeline. And I see that from like some of my VTuber mutuals, not like being like super sappy, but they're just so thankful for where they are in life, and I'm just so happy whenever I see that. Thank you for the follow. I don't know how to read that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, I think it's this music that's like lending to the feeling of, oh man, I'm gonna choke up right now, literally on the spot. Like I said, I want to say Senpai's got a thread, a very, very interesting one that I want to save for last. So I'm gonna scroll on ahead to Splatoontastic. It's also almost 11:48.5 in GMT. That's insane. I gotta make sure I got the song queued up, don't I? Okay, I do. I feel like I need like a third monitor. Like technically I do, but it is where my Switch is hooked up to. So we're making it work the best we can right now. Saint. Okay, Saint, thank you for the follow. Being here feels meaningful. Oh, well, I'm really glad that you do feel that way. Not to sound corny, but I'm thankful for you and chat making me feel so welcomed here. That's what it's all about. Like, having a cozy community like this, that's like one of my goals I wanted to build. Because I know how harsh the internet can be. And just because it's a safe space, though, doesn't mean like we won't hesitate to, you know, call out problematic things when they do happen. But I don't know. We know what we stand for here, and honestly, I couldn't ask for more. Okay. Splatastics. Look at all these gifts, by the way. I see that you're a breathtaking one. They're all like sort of playing on their own. There's one, I don't know what series it's from, but you got a character saying, "You dropped this," and it's like a TR. We got Kobayashi's Dragon Maid with Toru, and then the little I love you sign. That's, oh man. That is overwhelming positivity. Only thing I have in my mind right now is, will there be further collab streams with other beautiful people you've met or will meet throughout the year, thus further developing the Twitch presence? Something I'd like to see happen. Happens, I'm in full support of it. Oh, thank you so much. Honestly, I would love to continue collabing with the friends that I've made this year and friends I was able to reconnect with this year, specifically Minty Moon, Azure, Syndicate, all of them. It's like always a blast having them come on, even if it's not a planned stream, right? Like some of the best like moments, and especially clippable moments, were when they came on to stream and we were just being silly and having a good time. I'm glad I was able to save every VOD where we were together, because it's great to look back on. I would love to meet a lot of new VTubers and streamers alike. Honestly, there's been quite a few. I'd love to like actually play Splatoon with Fidel someday. I think that would be hilarious. Monica Cineroll is in chat the other day, and we actually just met because she raided the channel one day, and really big shout out to her for that. And I was able to see her projects. I think around another hour and a half, she is unveiling a project on her stream today, which is called Splat Labs. I think that's gonna be pretty sick. I want to collab with a lot more VTubers who play Splatoon. I think I've collabed with like other Splatooners in the past, but I want to welcome in new people to their content creation journey. This never really been about numbers for me. Like, I'm not gonna like worry too much about, oh yes, yeah, about the numbers. It's really like so much more about your passion, because even if you don't have the numbers yet, one day you will, right? That's how I've always seen it. So yeah. Rob, welcome in. I got your song queued up for the countdown, don't you worry. I'm glad you can make it though. 13 minutes. Isn't it wild? What are y'all doing for New Year's? I'm just treating it as a normal day. Honestly, I'm probably gonna be sleeping. Can you believe it? I wasn't able to really cram 2 videos into this week like I wanted to. Like, I'm really releasing it after this stream. I'll talk more about that later. But, yeah, I sort of did run out of time, but that's okay. We get to have some cool new videos for the new year eventually, but I am probably gonna sleep. Maybe it's time to like get a massage or something within the next week. You gotta rest and chill when you can, right? Also, welcome in, Damon. Hello, hello. I'm still looking back at chat, trying to make sure I can keep up with everything. I create stories from the world of Splatoon, but it's practically a little escape from reality. Sometimes I have motivation. The characters don't have much of a story. As like in backstory, I don't know, usually I plan out like on the side a few details about my character to sort of give them a little bit more depth. So I guess if that's what you're looking for, you can sort of think about if your character has family or not, if they what kind of personality they have, what kind of things they like, dislike. That's what definitely helps build up character. Let's see. Still got another 11 hours and 14 minutes. Yeah, for me, it is only 5:50 p.m. But that right down there in the corner is GMT. Patience is key. You're watching a movie? Oh, how was it? Yeah, well, thank you for the bits as well. Ooh, 300 biddies. Thank you, Damon. One final New Year's gift. Also, I might do a bit of Splatoon X Pibby artwork for next year once I get better at art. I actually don't know what Pibby is, but if it's cute, that's awesome. Sounds cool. Getting better at art is another resolution for me too. I posted something for Perlina week, and even though I had been like drawing off and on for some of my mutuals' birthdays, I feel like I wasn't too proud of it, right? Because I didn't really like sketch out a reference when I started it. I went about it in the most like confusing way to start a drawing. So the perspective is kind of off, and I critiqued it maybe too much, but yeah, we all gotta start somewhere. Good luck to you, and I hope that your journey treats you well. 10 minutes for London time. Wait, let me see. Yeah, it's also synced up to GMT. In France, it's already the new year. Beijing, Tokyo, New York, all those ones down there. Yeah. We got different time zones set up. So yeah, on different parts of the world, it's already the morning of January 1st. Isn't that interesting? I like how we have all the different clocks down there. Alright, so let's see, moving on ahead. This next one is from Darka898. If you make any other content or comic dubs based on a different video game franchise besides Splatoon, what would it be? P.S. Wish you a happy new year and keep on supporting you for 2023. Thank you. Honestly, that is one question I get for Q&As a lot. Sometimes it's like, what if you didn't find Splatoon? What would you do? And I say Zelda, which is something that was on the channel way back when, like 2017, 2018. And it sort of fell off. I don't know why. Wait, no Splatoon Pibby? I'm not allowing that? Wait, what? Huh? And then I see Muzz say I am. Wait, I don't know what it is. It can't be something bad. Can it? Oh yeah, the Yume retweet, the Yume RT tag is only for fan art, y'all. So, I know there's probably like a lot of ad posts in there now because ever since Elon Musk did the thing with Twitter, we've been seeing a lot more bots, especially in DMs. Oh, they were supposed to get rid of them. I don't know. But yeah, honestly, I don't know. Let's see. There's a redeem miss. Thank you for the bits, Tails. A Marina voice change. It probably went by because there's a lot I'm trying to scroll up to see. Because at the same time, keep in mind I'm like looking at Twitter too. But to answer Dark God's question real quick before we do that, honestly, I think I started by saying Zelda. I want Zelda to come back on the channel. Tears of the Kingdom is releasing soon. There's a couple of older videos I never really got around to. And I think it would be really nice to return to. As far as for others, I don't know. I would love to do Pokemon, but I feel like I really need to immerse myself in the series more if I were to ever do that. So we might stay Splatoon / Zelda for a while. Unless, I don't know, I branch out to... I don't know, I can't really think of any others. We did some Smash Bros stuff. Maybe some other Smash Bros stuff as well, because I like that cinematic universe. But I think Gableth covers a lot more of those, honestly. We'll see though. There's always a ton of possibilities. Let's see. Alright, I found the redeem. Okay, let me see. You gotta start from somewhere. Endless possibilities. True. Also, happy early birthday, Ink Idols. Let's go. Got your glow sticks ready for the new year? Nice. See. I need to get some batteries for mine. There's been annoying bots on Tumblr too. Honestly, they changed the site a little bit more. I was kind of surprised. Oh, man. Elon, I got rid of the bots. Meanwhile, I'm deleting like 10 to 15 new message requests a week. Yeah, it's always some weird like group chat scam. What's up with that? Also, yeah, let's do the Marina voice change for like the next 3 minutes or so, because the countdown is coming up soon. Oh god. It's almost here. What? Alright, Alright, actually, Tails, since you requested the Marina voice change, just Marina voice as in I continue talking normally, or as Marina talking to everyone? Because sometimes, I always try to think about which one would be better. But I want to continue answering the question, so probably just Marina voice normal would work, I think. You get those too? I want to get back into using Tumblr. People have been sending me way too many asks over there. But, yeah. Marina voice. This is like probably the voice like second closest to my normal voice, because Marie's voice is probably just like the more relaxed one. But with this one, I sort of have to like do the wavy thing with my voice. I really wish I could like explain it better, but like if I showed you a waveform, it would make more sense. Sometimes it's lighter and sometimes it's a little bit lower, but that's the Marina voice. But alright, let's see. Question after Dark Gods is Mr. Darkness at Pierre Sirename. What are some projects that you want to do next year, and is there any fandoms you are interested in? Hooked on Gaming needs to come back at some point. It really has to return. The Super Mario Sunshine series specifically. There have been a couple of one-offs like the Mario Kart episodes, and what else was there? I think it's really just been Mario Kart, hasn't it? Because it's something that's easy to put on and enjoy like for a few minutes, like half an hour or so. I had a whole list of Hooked on Gaming videos I wanted to try. No Straight Roads is one of them. Unironically, the series idea first started out with this commission that I got from Neo Namuro, who does some really lovely Perlina art, and I think they're drawing Deep Cut right now. But as far as like Hooked on Gaming goes, it was supposed to start with Super Mario Maker. So there's an old commission of Pearl Marina, and the builder outfits, but instead of the normal helmets, they have the Jamstack helmets from Splatoon 2. The white hard hats. It's been a long time coming, that's for sure. But I want to finish that, Inkopolis story time, and as far as getting into other fandoms, probably Kirby and Splatoon. Kirby and Pokemon, like I mentioned earlier. I've been sort of looking at the Fire Emblem fandom from afar, but aside from playing Three Houses, I don't know if there's much else I would do with that just yet. I know Moon and I actually talked about like Owl House comics at some point, which is not even video game related, but still such a great franchise, amazing characters. And of course, I think they were thinking of voicing Luz, so that would be cool. Alright, we are switching back to my normal voice. I have to think a little bit more when I do the character voices sometimes, and I'm already thinking about what answers to reply with, so it's like, huh, I can see the gears in my brain turning right now. I feel like the voice I have to think less about doing is Agent 3's though. I don't know why that one just comes more naturally. Captain, Marina, and Marie, yeah, pretty much. The Shiver voice really is not all that different. It really is kind of like Marie's voice, but my mom is like so clutch for this because I asked her to listen to the clips of those like different characters, and oh my god, did I bro, I really started like zoning out. I didn't even get to do Happy New Year. That was so scuffed. I'm so sorry, y'all. I should have like paused. I literally started rambling. Here we go. Happy New Year, GMT. Let's go. Some of y'all are already on like the day of New Year's, but Happy New Year, GMT. There's a song. This is The Mayor's Affair, an Animal Crossing New Leaf remix by Rob KTA. I'll drop the link in chat. Let's go. I really just like rambled that long. We back in this? I am not on the new year yet, but I cannot catch a break. I love how it never reconnects. I just have to just bite the bullet and like end stream and start stream. It didn't happen yesterday. Well, either way, at least I said Happy New Year before that happened. I don't know. I really gotta get things fixed, but I feel like it's Twitch because nothing else stopped. It still said my connection was strong. As a matter of fact, if I like load a YouTube page right now, it has no problem. So at this point, it's either OBS or Twitch. I honestly don't know which one. Sheesh. I think it's OBS and Twitch. I guess how to look for videos and how to optimize that. But I'm really happy that I was able to answer a few questions and you're able to not really count down, but just sort of celebrate it. Oh man. Starting off the year with the stream imploding. I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna happen too badly on the YouTube side. I just gotta figure out what it is. Maybe I'm just gonna like have more YouTube streams. Probably for like a different like specific YouTube account, like maybe the yumeparadox account over on that side. But at the same time, there's not all the functionalities that Twitch has, so I don't know. It was a new year for me 8 hours ago. Oh man, congratulations everybody. We sort of made it. Was I even saying like right before stream died? I think I was talking about how my mom like listened to the clips, and she said that the Shiver voice kind of is like Marina's, but it's definitely more authoritative. So it's like, very different. Also, no way. No way. You might need to refresh Duck, but can y'all see what's on screen? I think let me see. I might have actually closed. There we go. Thank you so much, Tails Co. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Oh my god. Man, throughout like Twitch's scuff though, like I really appreciate all the sub gifts. Oh my goodness. Well, there, that bar is like just zooming. Let's see. Sorbet Shark, Penguin Gamer 36, Blonky Kid 13, Alex Breyer _ 24, Kajana, Jose, Paper Ouija, your boy Bob, MGK, and Potato Bag on his sub. Thank you so much. Enjoy all the emotes, y'all, and what can I say except thank you? Like, I always appreciate it. We need some more BGM. Let me see what people posted in the Discord. I'll find like an extended version. Lobby number 6. I see that one up. Oh my goodness. Now my keyboard battery going out, so I can't see it illuminated anymore. Give me a sec. I just realized like once it hit like 6 p.m. here, it just instantly got dark. So y'all can probably hear the fireworks ASMR from that animated background. I think that's like the only sound in the background right now. Okay. This is one of my favorites. One of my favorites right here. But yeah. I think, is there any other time zone that's like really close to midnight? I think that's about it. Cause yeah, BST is already in the new year. In Japan, it's like 9 a.m. already. And this is UTC as well, so I don't know. Happy New Year, everyone, and stay hydrated. I still feel so bad that like I was rambling right up until the countdown. I didn't even get to do like a 3, 2, 1, anything. But either way, I guess that's just how often I get sidetracked. I had like started, like I was like looking down. I was like looking away from the monitors too, so I was like, oh no. I looked up and realized, wait, what? It's 12. And then stream died. That was fun. Also, it's AP, welcome in. Yeah, that, this is basically the second part of stream. OBS is on too much spicy juice. Yeah, I see it buffering right in front of me. I think it is just something I need to optimize. I don't know. But welcome in, Kohi. I'm not late. You're not late. Hopefully we're good. We're back. Okay, there's a little bit of delay. Okay. I had to look again. It scared me. Why don't we continue getting through the questions? I think, I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit nervous for the connection. Okay, I guess we can also put away the clock now though, right? Hope that 2023 treats all of y'all as best as it can. For those of you who are already in the new year, in Australia, in the UK, in the GMT time zones, since it's all around the world. I definitely hope that you can set well-paced goals for yourself and treat yourself kindly, even if things aren't going at the rate you want them to. Let's make our January the best that we can. I'm gonna go ahead and fade this window out. So I can move this one over. Okay, let's get that there. We have an Agent 8 redeem. Let me see. Where's her little image? I don't know what that's referencing, but that's actually kind of hilarious.
Did you die?
Unfortunately, yes. But I lived. Oh, I heard that little woomy. Man, alright. I think we answered Mr. Darkness's question, so let me scroll on down. Let's see. Next one is from Potato Bag. Birthday arc. Yo, happy early birthday. Let's go. What would you say is your favorite aspect of the Splatoon franchise? So, happy new year. Happy new year to you as well. And favorite aspect? The lore. Man, I don't even have to think. Too hard. Kohi, thank you. Aw, man. Y'all supporting my scuff streams? Welcome back, everybody. I think everybody's back in now. Man. Wait. What? Oh, no way. Thank you. Wait. Is the notification busted? It like played it. Wait, it played it like 2 or 3 times. I was shook. But thank you for gifting a sub to. No, now my notifs are just busted. Cause why does it keep playing it over again? Just to remind me, it's like don't forget. I think my connection is just going through it, man. But thank you for gifting a sub to Neon Squids, Blue Witch. Let's go. We love Blue Witch in this house. J Pent, Kenzie Color, and Licher. Thank you. Okay, I think Stream Elements? Okay, let me refresh it because that's kind of confusing. Yeah, let me just refresh it. Hopefully it'll be okay. Sheesh, I don't know. It's gotta be Twitch's infrastructure as well, because I'm not the only one who has had issues like this. I think Iron Mouse and other people were too. But let's go. Thank you so much for the subs. I heard the Vine boom there too. I got a lot of friends who got the same streaming problems right now. See, maybe it is Twitch. But I swear, I've never, like, in all my years of streaming on YouTube, with the same, basically with the same ISP, I've never seen this happen as much as it has in 2022. And I never streamed on Twitch before, right? So, I don't know. Thanks for sticking through the scuff streams. Let's see. I think, for Potato Bag's question, I did say the lore is my favorite aspect. Oh my god! No, no way. Bro, I thought the thing was glitching again. Yo, what? Oh my god. Actually, no, this like conveys I feel right now. The shook face. The shooketh face. No way. Thank you, Rue, for the 5 gifted as well. We got a sub for Sylvie, perplexing. Oh my god, can I read? Perplexing Kelp. I guess I'm here. Sloth the Conduit and Doom 2 Tank. Let's go. I posted and asked, but I think it's too late. No worries, Wastelander. I might be able to refresh because I don't think there's too many. It depends. Oh, and 1,000 bits, guys. The hype train. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much. So much gifting. Aww. Kitty, thank you. Oh, there it is. There it is, bro. Oh, thank you. Hype train incoming maybe. Thank you for the 500 bitalies. No such thing as a scuff stream, just a stream with extra personality. OBS being like super spicy right now. Well, I don't know if I should just attempt to like reconnect or disconnect from my internet at this point, because it feels like it's lying to me. It feels like it's lying to me saying it's connected and secure. I don't know. Yesterday was completely fine. I don't know if I gotta reset my box like every time I want to go live. That can't be right. I know a lot of friendos have been experiencing this. Streams being spicy? I don't know. Think Team Sweet like that mayhaps. I'm sorry everyone. I'm so sorry for the disconnects and the fact that you'll have to keep reconnecting, because now the stream is just like, let me check. It's like in pieces. It's in shambles. Oh man, honestly, it's reconnected so many times that like the VOD doesn't make sense. It's been like in 6-minute parts. I'm gonna have fun like putting that together. I don't know. Maybe like after the first time I should have just actually reconnected to my network, because I don't know how long it's gonna hold on. No one else is like even online right now. I don't know. Oh. Can y'all hear everything okay? Oh, CB, thank you for the follow as well. I apologize, it's not your fault this keeps happening. I'm so perplexed right now, right? Because like this has never like really occurred that frequently. Even like for the first few months here on Twitch. But let me see. I had barely gotten the potato bags question. Once again, thank you to Kohi and Rue as well for the earlier subs. Let's see. Potato bags question to like reiterate, the lore of the franchise is my favorite. The just the potential we have for world building, the character interaction, even though we could use more of it, it's definitely what makes it shine. Not even the multiplayer as much, even though it's the like most fun you'll have. I love the world. It's so believable, like, you know? Alright. Oh, the hype train is still here. Let's go. Okay. Next up is, okay, I see a familiar friend though. But let's see, from Bacon at Very Simple User 1, who would win in a Splatfest, Among Us or Fall Guys? That would be an interesting sponsored fest to have. It was between Among Us roles or like Fall Guy modes. Fall Guys. Oh, what do y'all think? I feel like Among Us will be very, very popular. Fall Guys had its time, but I feel like Among Us memes have survived the test of time. Fall Guys, Among Us, Fortnite. Modes and roles, probably. I definitely feel like Among Us. Like, it's found its way into everything. Fall Guys has had a lot of collabs, but one is definitely more popular. Among Us clears Team Water style? True! Yo, the train emails, they're so cute. It's like a little, it looks like a little ferret. Oh my god. That was your question spin? Awesome, okay. Oh, we had some gifted subs going out, Doomtank. Courtesy of Kohi and Rue, so thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the emotes. Fortnite, but Fortnite's not there.
We got a #1 victory royale.
No. But yeah, I think I definitely go with Among Us. Funny. I like the little cyan color. Next one is from the lovely Minty Moon. Hello, Moon. What was your favorite video to do this year? Also, I love you so much and thank you for making this year awesome. Aw, big crying emoji and heart emoji. Thank you. Honestly, when I look back, the one that I had the most fun on, I should like bring up my channel. Cause like, I duplicate the tab and then let's go take a look. I really have to think about it. There's been a lot, but I feel like I really started enjoying things more once Splatoon 3 came out. Working on the first Splatfest Splatcast, because that was one of like the first times that we got to work together as like the new like fan voices for Deep Cut. That was really just indescribable, like seeing these new idols on the scene already. I don't know if it's been Return of the Mammalians. Like, I would probably definitely go for the rock, paper, scissors dub. But, like, going back? Man, I don't know. I feel like my content was kind of, like, random before Splatoon 3 came out, so... There's that Perlina Week story. I'm trying to think. Nothing really stands out that much up until Splatoon 3 came out. But recent ones, honestly, I'm gonna say that like A Winter to Remember, and that's like, I know it's ironic that it's the latest video. But putting together the ambience for that, I think I really love doing the narrations and those different characters. I'd say that one. That one or like Seto's Perlina comics. I love Seto's art so much. Maybe if you had to put my top 3. Definitely the work that we were able to do. Which hopefully we'll be back for the Splatcast pretty soon. Hopefully we can record for those and get the Pokemon one and this January 2023 one up. Moon Sweep, yeah! I don't know, Team... Wrong tab. Team Sweet? I'll be seeing y'all on the battlefield. I remember the Smallery crewmate in that Among Us Splatoon dub you did? Oh wait, you're right! When was it? It's all the way down here. Oh my god. 2020 content hit different. I feel like it was very varied and interesting. 2021 was kinda like there were a few bangers, but not really that good. Like as far as like the ideas that I had. Not the comics or anything that anyone else worked on. I feel like my ideas, aside from Hooked on Gaming, were not the greatest. What is this one? Who's the imposter among us? Let me move it over. See it? Who's the imposter? I think this one was by Cowhelm. Maybe we should watch that like real quick. Give me a sec. Hopefully this holds up. I'm like looking at my thing. I can like move myself out of the way.
Dead body reported.
Marie, no! I found her body in electrical. Oh, Marie. I bet it was DJ Octavio. He must have held a grudge against Marie. You're still bitter about losing, but you killed Marie.
What kind of logic is that? Look at the cameras.
Watching our very moves, too, I see. He's definitely the killer. My poor, sweet little Marie. I voted.
I was done with tasks, so I kept an eye out for things.
But he's my former boss. There's no
The
way
fireworks in the
he'd
background, oh my god.
Marina can vouch for him, but
Sus. Why did I read it like that? But
was not an imposter.
in the background.
I hope we lose.
That's rough, buddy. GG.
Oh man. was great having King Kodiak come back as Captain Cuttlefish. Love his voice. We had a new voice actor step in for Octavio. I think Chrome X20. I want to reach out to them and see if they would be interested in continuing if we get Octavio in other dubs. Because honestly, amazing. I love how a few people commented on this video saying you wouldn't be able to hear the screams in space. I know, but we did it for comedic effects. That was the whole point. Oh man. Are we back? Again? Twitch is telling me it's unstable as of currently, y'all. I don't think that I can keep putting y'all through this. I need to, like, I don't know, I might need to try and see. This was still happening with the Ethernet plugged in, so I don't think that's gonna make too much of a difference, but I need to see if plugging that in might actually help tonight. I would hope so, but it had been giving me problems just the same. Oh, I can hear the stream. It's in bits and pieces. Now it's actually telling me that the connection is unstable. But give me just a moment to like plug this in. I don't know if it'll disconnect. We gotta persevere. No, I'm sorry, y'all. Give me just a moment. I guess we're back. At least y'all should be able to hear the music. Oh man. Let's play the full lobby mix. Oh, it started with number 9. Okay. Let me put up the BRB screen real quick while I get this. Okay, I'll be right back. I just gotta plug this in. Honestly, if it could save the stream, that'll be nice. For once. We gotta get a new box after this. It says that things are a little bit more stable. The device itself is still booting up, but we're back for right now, y'all. I honestly don't know if there's anything interfering with the connection. I mean, there may be a lot of things like connected to this router, but at the same time, they're not online right now. So, we are gonna do our best. Oh boy. We're back though. Okay. We did get to answer Moon's question at least, but to be honest, it's so strange having more than like 3 parts to a mod. It's really strange. And because of all the reconnects, I'm not really sure like if everyone was able to join back or if they'll miss their question. It's gonna be so confusing. That's like the one thing I wanted to avoid. And yesterday's stream was okay, so maybe I just should have done this stream yesterday. We press on though, because we're here now at least. So I'm probably gonna upload the VODs really fast so I can get this out. Oh boy. Thank you for all the glow sticks in chat though. Oh, those are so cute. Mr. Redeem, I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna miss a lot if the internet keeps disconnecting, bro. Oh man, we were at the funny number for viewers for a moment. Oh. Question spread across 3 parts. Sounds like a standardized test. Man, I don't miss those. Okay, let's see. How many more questions are there? Because I want to make sure I can get to the ball. Let me scroll. Okay. There is... Let me refresh, just in case. And then I suppose I'll close the replies now-ish. Oh, there is also only you. Okay, well, I guess I can do that one. Okay, because I want to make sure I can get to these. And we have quite a few. Like I said, I wanted to save CSenpais for the last part, the last bit. Okay, let's get to the redeem before that. Let's see. Oh, it's Captain 3. Okay. I don't have a PNG for them yet. Soon. Happy New Year.
Happy New! Whoa!
4-4. Why y'all always making them fall off of everything? I could add sound effects, but my microphone will probably like not pick them up. So there is your redeem. Alright, back to the questions. Let's see. From Dry Dragon Fruit 2590. When do you think the Splatoon 3 DLC will release? And do you think we'll see 4 and or 8 in it? I think I answered this way back in like a theory video that we scrolled by a little bit not too long ago on the channel. I feel like 8 might show up because this new 3, like unless you headcanon that, you know, it's Agent 8 if you choose to be an Octoling, I think it's separate. It's a separate like identity, a new character. I definitely feel like 8 could show up if it's Pearl or Marina, but as for 4, the fact that Marie does not mention them is kind of strange. Because it might get patched in, just like the same when Marie started talking about the fact that... Wait, did it get patched in? When Marie would talk about Captain and Cuttlefish being gone. Because it was alluding to them being in the Metro for Octo expansion. I don't know, maybe they're withholding information about 4, or they just quit and then like went back to school. 8 I feel more sure about than 4. DLC could probably be anywhere from June to August. That's what I feel like is a safe time. We'll see if we're right. We'll see what happens with that next Nintendo Direct. Now I'm officially 3 days away from my flight. Hope you have a safe trip, Rob. Definitely excited for you, like, with how MagFest will go. Hopefully your sets are... I know they're gonna be fire. Hopefully your sets go well. Hopefully everything is the best that it can be. Did 4 slip up on a banana? Probably. Like one of those Mario Kart ones. Or the annoying ones from Brawl. A Captain 3 PNG was called, but nobody came. Is that a Pokemon reference? And I don't even have the art. So, eventually soon. I think I know just who... Like, if I want, like, specific ones, I think I know just who to commission for that. It's now 2023 here. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope things are going well. Thank you, Pens. Honestly, we, so many, like, moments ago, we were able to celebrate for GMT. I think BST, British Summertime, it was, like, pretty... It's over pretty quickly. Man, it's funny though. I wonder if I can like edit in a countdown for the VOD, like going back. Which I probably will, because I got so sidetracked answering one of the questions. 4 went and retired. See, that makes sense. That makes sense if they were too. We're not streaming because of the budget. Oh, for MagFest. Oh man, it'll be a show to remember for everyone who makes it live then. So I was hoping like, oh, maybe it'll get like posted as a vlog. That's all good. Planning to practice more guitar for this year. Well, that's a great resolution as well. I wanted to learn how to play acoustic a long time ago. Honestly hoping, I don't know. I can't focus on so many hobbies all at once. I gotta like focus on art. Hoping I can like stay more focused this year is what I was gonna say though. I'll try to record the set though. Oh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it if you can. And no worries, Pet. Like, drop by whenever you can. It is always okay. Okay, so next question. Scrolling down, Pokesplat04 says, what's your opinion on the Owl House Season 3, Episode 2 coming out on January 21st, 2022. Oh, that's so specific. I'm really excited. They left us off on a big cliffhanger with episode 1. I wish they could do more than just 3 parts, but it is almost movie length. so I can't complain. The animators are doing a lot for us right now. But I need to know what they do. They're going back to, oh my god, I almost forgot what it was called. They're going back to the Boiling Isles, and we're gonna see something epic for sure. I don't know if they dropped a trailer, but I don't always like to watch trailers going in. I feel like sometimes it's a better experience that way. But I am excited. Next from Ink Idols. Oh my goodness, I hope they're still with us. What's been your favorite part of Splatoon 3 so far? Definitely like the improved gameplay. Cause like I would definitely like go and say, oh, I could say story mode, but if I like had to choose one bit about story mode, it'd be the alternate logs. But can I choose both the logs and gameplay? See, I don't know. I'll just like keep it short and say the alternate logs. They finally gave us the background information on what happened to the humans, like I was hoping they would. It's just been amazing. Okay. Next one, ask Caleb, how was your year? It was a crazy ride, that's to be sure. I think despite like me having, you know, a few ups and downs here and there with Twitch, like finally like biting the bullet and jumping on here has been one of the most rewarding things. I would think about it a lot and didn't know if I was prepared, but I just said I'm gonna go for it, and here we are. As far as like other content creation, I think I've been going back and forth on things that I really want to make versus what I think people want to see, and I'm trying to combine the both of those to not only help with, I don't know, I guess not only help with my outlook, but make things smoother for others, for the viewers, especially for all of y'all. Also giving myself more time to work on projects instead of overestimating or underestimating how long things will take. But yeah, it has been a crazy ride. That was a long answer. Anyway, what are we talking about now? New Year's resolutions? No, I'm answering some of the questions from the Twitter post, but please feel free to share yours, everybody. I honestly am trying to not give too many long-winded answers, but I would love for y'all to share things that you're looking forward to and things that you want to accomplish. So please feel free. I have to say everything about Splatoon 3. See, that's valid. If I could have just said that, I felt like it wasn't too specific, but same. Big same. Mandalorian Season 3? Oh, that's happening? I watched the Book of Boba Fett recently, so that's pretty poggers. Okay. I'll be looking out for that. Okay. Let's see. From Aikun, what are some things you want to accomplish in 2023? I feel like I answered that with Acid Kelp's question too. More time to be mindful, I think. More time to just relax, maybe? Sometimes you gotta slow it down. I feel like I was rushing myself a lot this year, despite not even really, like, looking back, I feel like some of my goals weren't as clear cut, but in everything I did, I feel like it was a little bit too speedy, so slowing down a bit more. That's one thing to accomplish. Finishing 2 major series, maybe 3 major series on the channel, hopefully. And streaming more of the game so I can finally clear out this video game backlog. It haunts me to this day, hopefully. Hopefully I can get that somewhat cleared up. So I hope that answers the question. Next from Tentacle Gaming. What is your favorite and least favorite special weapon in Splatoon 3? Honestly, favorite? Yo, thank you Opal Arts for the 3 months in the new year, epic. Wow, I appreciate the support. Let's see. Favorite special. I'm really wait, okay, I was thinking like ones that got these in story mode, and I was like, wait, no. I can answer this easily, the crab. I really like thought I could answer this without hesitation. But I hesitated. The crab, definitely. Remember that like crazy like crab meme video? But least favorite? 10 missiles. It's all your fault, Pearl. It's Chaos 1. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid answer. Wishing you all the best, Yakiri. I know it's really rough. Like, I speak from personal experience. The job hunt is not something to look forward to. Okay, so let's see. Happy New Year from Leroy/Splatoon Arc. Can you do a backflip? No, I cannot, sadly. But maybe I could commission someone to do a 3D animation where that is possible. I feel like, you know, I was a fairly athletic kid, but I never really learned how to do, like, things outside of cartwheels, because I was too afraid. I feel like that's valid in a way. I don't really think I was built for that. I don't know. Personally. But, next question is from Octo Alex on Team Sweet. Okay, Pog. What weapon do you main in Splatoon 3? P.S. I love your videos and the acting. Happy New Year. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. I have been playing a lot of Splash-O-Matic. It's actually absurd. I need to get freshness for other weapons. I think, just because I found how much more streamlined it is in this game. Plus, of course, Crab Tank. I need to find other weapons with Crab Tank on them. But, Splatter Shot Pro. I guess I just haven't figured out how the angle. Oh my god, what's that? The Markiplier? I'm just gonna call it the Markiplier because I never forget it's called the angle shooter or the Markiplier. Whichever one, bro. I have not figured out how that works. So the sub kind of like slows me down. I never want to try to do a flip because I'll probably break my neck. See, yeah, that's the irrational fear I had as a child. That's why I never tried. But like if you have the like safe padding like you would if you're like practicing gymnastics, you're probably gonna be fine. Tried to do a backflip once and I damaged a picture frame. Oh no. Oh no. Also have a good night, J-Pent. Hope you enjoy the new year as well. Thank you for dropping by. The Markiplier. It makes more sense to call it there. The marker. Hey, Yamado, welcome. Glad to know y'all could like rejoin or drop in for a little bit. Hopefully your New Year celebrations go well. We were able to celebrate the countdown for GMT a little bit ago, and for me it is almost 7 p.m. So I'll be ending stream a little bit before it's time for me to do my own countdown. Only because I get to spend time with the fam, so I won't really be live then. But we still have a little bit to go. We still can chat for a bit. Let's see. Next question from Ash/Widow Yoshi. Favorite moment of 2022? Splatoon 3 release date. No, wait. Okay, maybe it was. Okay, the day that Splatoon 3 came out for me, it was kind of... Oh, man. I don't know. It was kind of a rough day. I didn't get to play it until way later that night. So I want to say the day of the Splatoon 3 Direct. That morning. They had it so early in the morning, but it was so worth it because I was able to connect with Azure, Moon, and Sin, and we all watched together. My feed was like delayed because for some reason my video speed was slowed down before that, but just getting to see what the game was about fully for the first time. Well, they didn't spoil story mode, but I don't know, that was unforgettable. I can't wait until we learn about the DLC. This next one from Amina. What was your favorite thing you've learned this year? Honestly, setting boundaries, I would probably say. I think as far as like my voice and graphic design skills, leveling those up, that's been really great. So, those 3 things. Oh my god, Duck! Wait, dodgeball should be banned. Why is it so ruthless? That, oh my god, I'm glad that you healed from that. I'm so sorry though. Try to do a backflip at one of those bouncy house places and snapped my back. CSenpai, oh my god, are y'all okay? Dang. That sounds disasterific. I've never heard that word, but I like it. Oh man. It's still December? Yeah, it's not for BST, CST, and GMT though. That's why I did the countdown. So it's New Year's Eve celebration for me, honestly. You staying up for the EST countdown? Ah, you underestimate my power. I'll probably be up throughout the night, I just won't be streaming. Splatoon 3 Direct had me jumping all over the walls. Let's go. Yeah, I was floored from the moment I saw Deep Cut. I was like, wow. This is really how far Splatoon has come, huh? I was shook. It's an understatement. Let's see. This isn't really a question, right? But from @Arizo Nicola, I'm actually gonna put a question mark there and frame it as a question. If you could make a dub of any comic of Splatoon, parentheses, what would it be? I have an interesting one that I'm working on for the new year. It sort of looks like a Splatoon manga, and honestly, it's Splatoon manga style. So give me a second. I'm gonna go into the DMs for a moment. So let me fade this out. I want to show that off. And honestly, I realized I've had DM notifications sitting there, and I didn't look at them. Oh. Aw, man. Namuro, I can't read the calligraphy, but it's so cute. They sent me an image of Fry with a very lovely message that says, "Happy New Year from my side. I hope you have a great countdown celebration and a good year in 2023. Oh my god. I'll show it to you in a second when I find the manga that I want to, the manga style that I want to talk about as well. Oh. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Alright. Let's bring this back on screen. So this lovely image of Fry here. They sent it to me for like a New Year's greeting. I think that's so cute. And you know what? That'll be one of my other New Year's resolutions, to finally bite the bullet and stop only reading in hiragana and katakana. I need to learn my kanji. Oh man, there's so many though. But yeah, this is so cute. Look at that. "2023 brings us the DLC. I just missed the lesbians." Yeah, they're gonna be back. I just wonder what they're gonna be up to. I wonder if they will really let Off the Hook interact with everyone else, like both Deep Cut and the Squid Sisters. Because what's stopping them? Like, what's stopping them at this point? Have a good New Year's Eve. Sorry for the late follow. The internet went iffy. Yeah, mine did too. But Jackie, hope you have a great rest of your night or morning. Oh my goodness. Yeah, New Year's for y'all already. Take care. Stay fresh. It's 7:54 p.m. over here. Yeah, I'm 1 hour behind that. Behind EST. React to a video link. Not really accepting any links in chat though. Especially if I don't even know what it is. So submissions for the Q&A are also closed. So yeah. Not this time, I'm afraid. We'll have a media review stream again soon. My Hero Academia? Yeah, I've watched that. I'm not caught up on season 4 though. Yeah, this is really cute. Shout out to Namuro for this. The Splatoon manga that I was talking about, like one of the comics that I'm looking forward to dub, it's a couple of them. This is a panel from one of them called Captain, like Hat of the Captain or Cap of the Captain, where you have man, Captain 3. Okay, I still gotta figure out how to like refer to them without saying like past Agent 3 or ex Agent 3 all the time. But like, yeah, they were training against cuttlefish to, you know, be promoted to captain. That's one of the panels. So this post itself is just the artist saying these are more of my favorite shots from my fan comics this year. So shout out to at Evan Blacksmith. I'm really excited to be able to work on some of their comics. Here's another panel. Here's Agent 3. I think from this comic, it was one where 8 was asking about why their tentacles are so different. It's really cute. I'll see it soon though. Hello and cheers. What's up, Steep Iron? Welcome. We're still doing a little bit of the Q&A from what people sent over on Twitter. Hope your night's going well. Aw man, you too, Ink Idols? See, I feel like this is just like a Wi-Fi epidemic right now. Like, what is going on? Aw man. Hopefully it gets better. I'm not gonna jinx myself right now, but yeah, stay fresh and take care if we don't see you back. Yeah, the art is slick. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good, bro. Like, I love finding all these like different story-based like one-shots and series in the community. Y'all have like kept us, like, we've like stayed eating even though there was nothing on Splatoon 3 up until like the beginning of this year. No regular updates. Can you believe there was a point where we were like waiting for SplatoonJP to update like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Yeah, but thanks to the artists, we never stopped having Splatoon content. Here's another panel from the same comic. So it's adorable. She's holding them. Wait, we got 1 minute to the next countdown. Oh, wait, is that UTC? Is that UTC? Wait. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Which one is it? I'm not sure. But you gotta tell me. It's not UCC. Wait. It's already, oh, it's already way far ahead. CET? No, it's already, what? Oh, it's already New Year. Yeah, see, I'm looking over on another tab. Wait, Mountain Standard Time. Wait. MST. They are behind me slightly, aren't they? They're behind CST. No, it's already, wait, for them it's already man, times are crazy, but Happy New Year's. TikTok just sent me a notification. It's New Year's Eve. Post a photo. SplatoonJP just tweeted. What is this? We're gonna have to bring that up. Wait, hold on. Oh, they give us a little animation? Hello? Hello? That's so cute. I'm gonna bring it up. Okay. Splatoon JP. Funny thing is, it's already January 1st over there. They probably just know that, like, for the rest of us. Unless they were planning to post it that, like, morning and had it scheduled. Is there sound on this? Oh, there is! Okay. Pause that for a moment. Hold on. Oh! Aw, bro! Reveal the name of the story mode song that I'm obsessed with, please. It's really set up to the Alterna Mission Clear theme. Hello? Yeah, now if everyone didn't know you could do the deep cut pose, now you do. That's so cool. Oh my god, let me go ahead and like click in so you can see what the translation says. Oh my god. Okay, so when it says young squid people, it's probably like referring to like that's literally the katakana for like Ika. Thank you for your continued support of the Squid Research Lab this year. Little buddy? He's just there. Oh, the creatures! All the reactions are like hilarious. Didn't Fry have a pose like this? Wait, if these are like new, wait, are these new emotes? This one, this is the losing animation. Actually, let's analyze this for a second. Never get sidetracked. I see some fireworks out my window. Do we have this one already? 'Cause that's like one of the older ones. This one, we don't have that. This one, very cute. We might have that. I have not seen this one. That's so cute. This one, I don't know. They could make it a winning animation. But I don't know if we'll ever get losing animations back, though. Oh, wow. That song is so good. Yeah. Splatoon Twitter account has been squarified. It works for the squid, though, for the, like, pointy parts. This is so cool. New victory emotes, I hope. Splatoon 2 defeat animations. Because, yeah, I was like, wait a minute. One of those is, like, familiar. Dude, that video editing is on point, by the way. I love it so much. I really do. Give us the emotes immediately. Love them for posting this. Us speculating that these could be winning emotes is so Splatoon fan core. Oh, for real though. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Sandor? Welcome. I'm doing good. Hope you are too. Gotta get my Robo Steppin' emote. The Screwed Up Squid Sisters post. That's what I'll forever call it, I think. I don't remember who I heard it from, but like I can't see it any other way now. I need that one. Defeat emotes? I don't know, dropping the losing emotes kind of sucks. Or the animation. At first it was hard to get used to, right? But like, you know, no matter like if you win or lose, you only see the team that wins. Probably save them a bunch of time for all we know. I think that was super epic. But yeah, I was showing off the comic that I wanted to do. That is for later, those tabs. Last question. Let's bring the menu music back. Or the lobby music. Last question is from a Wastelander. Which Splatoon mode do you enjoy most? Salmon Run, Hero Mode? If so, which one? Ox Expansion, Turf, or Ranked/Anarchy? Huh. I don't know. I guess I could loop all the story modes together. Man. I had a great time with Salmon Run, and I do like Turf a lot. Probably would say, like, Splatfest Turf is my favorite out of that, but if you're really making me choose between the multiplayer and story, that's tough. That's tough, bruh. Thank you for the follow. My god, that username. Imagine if that was the actual username, what I just said. But, Jesus. Y'all need Jesus. I'm like shook if don't expose your preferences like this. Help. God, okay, the only way to address that, right, is to say it like this over the megaphone. Thank you for the follow, Eat Booty Activist. Very much appreciated. That is the only way. That's literally the only way. Anyway. Reminds me of when someone came into our, like, lobby and changed their name to, like, Dilf Hunter, and Moon was, like, losing their shit. That was another memorable clip. But Splatoon modes, man, oh, you really gotta make me choose between Octo expansion and hero mode. Oh man, I mean, obviously, I think a lot of us would agree that, like, as far as hero modes go, Splatoon 3 clears, like, oh, does it? It clears Splatoon 2's. But Splatoon 1, I replayed all of it for the 7th anniversary. It's still pretty solid. You know, that's what started it all. Man, you're really making me think about this. I am stuck between responding to this with Splatfest Turf War and Octo expansion. They had it all. I mean, honestly, if I see Octo expansion here, I guess I gotta pick Octo expansion if it's just one. So there you go. Bro, certain Splatoon player names, like, I watch them and judge. I've seen so many crazy ones. It was hilarious when I got one that said, it was funny combined with the actual splash tag title, because it was like, Century's best fried chicken Pokemon. I was like, huh? I did a double take. I was like, oh, okay. That's all the questions here, though. Wait, I swear there was another one from Danny. Wait. Okay, it's here. Yes. Okay. Second question. If Splatoon 3 was not on the table, what would you consider your game of the year 2022? It's funny because, like, I didn't even play it all the way through, but I feel like Frontiers... Well, I don't know. I enjoyed it, but even though I feel like I have to have finished it to say, like, yeah, that was my game of the year. Dang, it's hard for me to pick one. Do I just put Curbs on the table and call it a day, though? Because, like, that was unforgettable for me. I'm so sad that I lost the VOD for the ending of it. Because the ending was, like, literally off the charts. Game of the year that I played, I would say Forgotten Land. Like, in its entirety that I played. Probably Frontiers? I called it unintentionally. Oh, man, yeah. Sonic music never misses, as always. But, man, okay. We've been listening to the lobby music for a while, right? Do you know what song I was obsessed with for, like, weeks? I can't believe only Splatoon 3 music was able to, like, free me from these shackles, but... the one song I was so obsessed with was this Olivia Mall theme. I could not stop. I would draw to this. I would, like, do chores to this. Like, bro, I love this song. Even now, hearing it, I'm starting to think, why did I ever start listening to this? Oh, because I'm listening to deep cut music. That's why. But, like, I love this one. It also has a nice view for it has a nice feel for the new year, I'd say. It's just got that, like, what's the vibe? What is the vibe that's giving? It's like new age music in a way. Like the golden era of, like, shopping malls. How did they nail that exact feel within the music? I know when Koji Kondo said he's composing, he, like, not only, like, really references the visuals of the world, but, like, just... it was an interview that happened during Symphony of the Goddesses. Like, he gave a lot about his, like, creative insight and process when composing music. And it's just, like, you can look at art, but when you look at art with music, while listening to music, it just becomes, like, so much more enriching, I'd say. So great. Thank you for your questions, though, Dan. Thank you, everyone, for all your questions. And the last ones to peruse for the night are from CSenpai. So let's go. Let's get into it. we got ourselves a detailed thread. We got some insightful questions. I hope to give some insightful answers. But first, before I do that, I am going to need to hydrate. Very, very important. So let me do that, and this is your reminder, everyone. Office Depot kind of beat? Wait, it kind of does. If you live... Oh, okay. I had stopped talking because I was just staring. Oh, okay, my phone did a nosedive off the table. I was staring, I was like, okay, let me time this. What's going on? Oh, we're trying to live. We're trying. It was stuck on a loop there for a second? Dang, I can only imagine what it looks like to y'all. Like, even the VOD itself won't really accurately display this. The hydrate was too powerful, man. Please refresh though if you need to, y'all. Okay, yeah, I didn't even actually hydrate, that's the funny part. Alright. That is the water. There we go. Oh, okay, I need this thing to behave because we're getting to the juicy bit, really. Now let's see, I even pulled up some of my old tweets to help with referencing this. Let's close some other tabs. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the thread here as well. So we got our next set of questions from CSenpai, and really quick before I get to those, I want to check with chat. Let's see. Refreshed. All right, nice, nice. I saw Photon chime in with Happy New Year from the UK. What was your best moment in 2022? I think honestly I will go with the same answer that I did a bit earlier. The Splatoon 3 Direct, because for most of like the spring, summer, I can't really say I did anything too memorable content-wise, but the Splatoon 3 Direct was when we saw what Splatoon 3 had in store for us, and it was a moment that I decided like what kind of content I wanted to create. Moon, Syndicate, ZA, we like decided to do the voiceover for Deep Cut from that stream onwards. It was great. And I'm really thankful for them, especially. I accidentally did the Big Swig roller glitch in Eeltail and that made the stream collapse. Oh my god. Imagine. Oh, that is kind of what it feels like. At least we're covered there. Alright. Hydrate gone wrong. Man. Hiding in your Wi-Fi? Apparently not, Miku. Imagine. Okay. So let us continue. We got Senpai's question here. To start off, if you had the power, would you have changed the Final Fest results so Order would have won? Eye emoji. If so, what changes to a new orderly Splatoon 3 world would you have liked to see compared to what we have now? Story mode, idols, different special returning, etc. I really would have liked to see, hypothetically, what would have happened if Order won. Like, we have the Datamine dialogue where Marina talks about, honestly, it was kind of, the writing was kind of strange. It doesn't change how Pearl responds too much. Marina says something about people accepting each other's differences, and I'm like, yeah, see y'all, she wouldn't have wanted a dictatorship. That's why people were like, we can't let Order win. It wasn't as bad as like, we can't let Shiver win a third time, but it was still, people were saying, oh no, she's gonna pull an Octavio. I really think Order could have won, and honestly, I would have loved to see it. I think I would do it. I think I would say yes to that, and as far as like story mode, Deep Cut would have been so different. Would they have turned out to be bandits if it wasn't a theme of chaos? Maybe the Squid Sisters would interact more with Off the Hook, unless that's what they're planning for the DLC specifically. And maybe we would have still had Bomb Rush, but it would be different. Or like we would have seen maybe more of like the specials that Squeaky, who worked on the Project Splatoon 3, did. Maybe we would have something similar to the crab, but not quite. I don't know. I feel like idols in a city of order instead of chaos, they'd probably be a little bit more... I don't know why I want to think K-pop based. That's what I feel. Somehow. Like we got the more traditional side with Deep Cut. And I feel like Splatsville would definitely look a little bit more cyberpunk-ish. It kind of does during Splatfest with all the neon signs everywhere, but... at least that's what I think they would have done. I cannot wait for the art book concepts. We also get to see what Big Man, other species Big Man might have been. City Pop OST? Ooh, that would have been interesting. Kind of like Coral Stars, Kitty. I think that would have been cool. Happy New Year! Hey, ducks are cool. Thank you. Also, welcome back, Sylvie. Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you as well. Yeah, we have been trying to survive a stream, like, doing what it's doing. Probably sent out so many notifications, it's probably confusing. Would have been cool if Chaos bring back the Kraken. It could be planned for the future, because there are designs of what an Octokraken could look like in Mincemeat Metalworks. It's a graffiti, but I think it could work. Next one is, let's see. Okay, this is the start of the thread, the question thread. Now that the Octarian saga is over, what new character developments would you like to see? Ooh, okay. Let me go ahead and move this over so I can zoom in, so y'all can see a little bit better. Okay. Control plus over here. Okay, I guess that's too far. There we go. Let me move it over a little bit more. A little bit. Okay. Ayo! Thank you for the 3 months, Inkling 0. 3 months, that's an Academy record. Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you. Also, thank you for the follow, Rarely Boy, as well. Welcome in. Also, take care, Ink Idols. Alright, I was able to catch up with all of those at the same time, so that's great. Hopefully you have a great rest of your night. Stay fresh. Back to the questions. Now that the Octarian saga is over, what new character developments would you like to see? Marie and Agent 8 bonding, the Squid Sisters going back to the studio, Marina and Callie talking to or about Octavio, etc. Oh, all of those. All of the above. All of the above. Marina confronting Octavio is something I thought could happen in the base story mode. But they wanted to wait to have her return with Pearl since they're doing the damp socks thing. I really feel like they need to. There's been some fan comics that, you know, show us what could happen. Like potential like conversations that they could have. I mean, the most we saw was like Hellfish actually. I don't know, it didn't really feel like Splatoon's not the kind of game that has like that extremely nuanced dialogue outside of chat logs and stuff. It was mostly Hellfish yelling at Octavio and being like, haha, you're a punk, get wrecked. And then you don't see Octavio until the end. Man, I would just love if there could be more detail though. This is just recording again. Wave Goodbye cannot be the only song they drop. It just can't be. I would love to like have them back in the studio, especially because they hinted at it during the concert dialogue that we had back in October. Marie and Agent 8? That'd be interesting, especially because she is Marina's protege. I don't know, I want like the Squid Sisters and Off the Hook friendship to be shown in game aside from like that one photo and random dialogue. Like, let's see them hanging out. Or I guess if it's integral to some sort of plot moment. That's what I'm hoping for the most. I've been asking for so long, that's why I hope that like Splatoon animated shorts could give us that. The manga didn't, because it's like about a completely different set of characters. The idols are in the background, they're not the focus. I don't know though what they'll do, but that is what I hope for the most. If only we got the rival Octo here. Oh man, imagine. I think the only reason they didn't give it to us for player characters is because the hats wouldn't fit. That's probably like the only reason, legit. What is the song name? A Trip to Olival Mall. It is from Kirby and the Forgotten Land. 3D models for damp socks for the DLC. We're definitely seeing them in those album cover outfits. I don't know though. Deep cut getting casual clothes could happen. Lol, skill issue, get wrecked. For Hellfish to Octavio. Basically what happened, like, hey, Agent 3, this guy's kind of a bozo. Go clap him real quick in a 1v1. Thank you. Oh my, imagine Cuttlefish saying that. Like, wait, say that in the, like, Cuttlefish voice. I'm thinking that would be hilarious. Hey, Agent 3, go clap Octavio in a 1v1. Bro. Okay, this next one I'm excited. Cause I pulled up some old tweets for this one specifically. So, Splat anime, would you like to see us going back to the past to the sister's childhood / great turf war? A slice of life type of thing, characters just hanging out, an episodic narrative between or after games. We all want an anime, but we don't know how we want it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like if they do Kuroika, I want it to be a mini-series. Like, they only do... Like, Noidaman A is a studio that only does 11 episode series. They could keep it short, but I want, like, a full-scale, like, maybe 2-core season thing for a Splat anime. It'll be great. Also, welcome back, Superstar. We're still chugging the best we can. Hope you're doing alright. Big man in a comfy sweater, that'd be cute. For the Splat anime, though, I actually have 2 tweets that I pulled up specifically for this. I had a feeling it might be a question. But, let's see. April 22nd, 2021 at 2:29 a.m. Look at all those 2s. I wrote, my ideal Splatoon anime would look like this. The first arc focuses on the Squid Sisters and their rise to fame with a big reveal of Calamari County. It would also cover Agent 3's adventures and fight with Octavio as the finale, with foreshadowing towards Marina's debut. The next arc would have to be Octo expansion, and animation would really be able to explore the Squid Sisters drifting apart, Pearl and Marina's origins, and the whereabouts of Agent 3 up until the Tartar confrontation. I also love for a few episodes dedicated to Deadfish, though realistically they would be able to do like a montage or flashback that would fit into 10 to 15 minutes of the episode maybe. The final arc would have to involve Agent 4, Squid Sisters reconciling, Octolings moving to Inkopolis, and the Final Fest saga. I imagine some short OVAs could be dedicated to Pearl and Marina discussing some of the popular Splatfests and even participating in them. I seem to leave out the fact that the idols do Salmon Run, and that could be like a silly, like, sort of thing that they do. These are just random 2 a.m. thoughts I had to type out because Inkopolis story time is on my brain as I'm trying to sleep. What else do you think could be added? Listen, I already know this won't happen. It's still fun to think about. Yeah, they might not go into, even though the Sunken Scrolls give us like a blueprint, they might not do all of that. Maybe some of it, I don't know. So that's what I thought they could base it in if they don't go for the Great Turf War. I also have this second tweet that says, here's 4 scenes I'd love to see animated if we get a Splatoon anime series. Feel free to reply with your ideas below. This was 2019, August 2019. I've been talking about this for a long time. I think so many of us have, and I hope that we manifest it really soon. These are like all scenes from Octo Expansion minus Callie. This is like so anime. Pearl's little rap battle. This is a JoJo pose, bro. Like, you can't deny. Cannot deny it. And then, like, gosh, you know, characters, like, when they smile in anime and it's, like, the most vibrant thing you've ever seen. Here's the rest of that. Korika would fit pretty well as a miniseries with how unique it is. Yeah, plus there's way too many characters for you to get to really, like, focus on all of them. And when I think of anime that had, like, a lot of characters and a large cast, I think of One Piece, Soul Eater, Bleach, a lot of the long-running series that, like, give characters their own arc. But with this, since they're only really meant to just play turf war in Korika, I don't think they have to worry too much about, like, developing them or anything. Let's see. I think I said Cape's 3's cape animation would be on point. Pearl would have that fluidity in her hand animation, because man, some of these studios out here be going crazy. I remember that one Pokemon tweet that went viral because they were like, why did they animate his individual fingers like that? Callie would probably get a full camera pan for her scenes. 8 would give us the adorable smile that shines with the force of 1,000 suns. Honorable mention because we know that Callie's costume transformation is the most anime thing to happen, or one of them. Yeah, she literally leaps into the air and has her, like, magical girl transformation. They would probably go all Sailor Moon Crystal on it. Here's Namuro. Oh my god, Namuro and Cloudy replied to us back then? I believe I've gotten to know them for so long. Apart from all the Perlina scenes for obvious reasons, I want a full-blown, high-budget Sakuga fighting scene between 8 and Inner 3. Bro! And then someone, like, this year actually made that a reality. It's a fan animation, but still, it's so good. I was like, oh, I can imagine it. Cloudy says you forgot Pearl's cannon versus a Nile statue, which is probably one of the most anime things out of all the former mentioned here. Honestly, yes. It's very Studio Trigger, that's what that's giving. Let me see. What was their name? Oh, Fuai-san! Yeah, that's them. They're the ones who did it. They did the animation. They have a thread with all of theirs. So when Namuro mentioned the Sakuga, this is what I was thinking. This one right here, if it'll play. Right here. They made this a reality this year. The transitions are so clean, like, oh my god. It's like, fans all around the world, they've been thinking about a Splatoon animation. I think even, the one, like, article that came out recently with that poll, I'm getting quote retweeted with some cool art. No beach episode is them fighting for survival during a salmon run shift. Right? Oh man. So I feel like it'd be perfect if they, like, went to Mahi Mahi and just, like, chilled out. All the, like, anime tropes, really. Do you like Donkey Kong? I've never gotten the chance to play the series, sadly. I heard that I should start with, like, Tropical Freeze. Oh man. So many things, like, I haven't experienced. Let's see. Yeah, that answers that. I like how I pulled up prepared, like I took my notes. I was like, let me search for my old tweets. I know I talked about it. Okay, last one. No, second to last one. Or I think, oh yeah, it is last one because it, is in 2 parts here. These have been so great. These have really been so great. Let me see. There's another one on YouTube. We probably watched it. Duck, let me see. Alright, let me check the DMs real quick before I continue. Hold on. Hold on, give me a sec. Oh, Splalbum? Yeah, we saw Splalbum in the, what's it? What stream was it? It was the Just Chatting stream we did earlier in the week, where we were actually talking about Splatoon anime and other ideas, but mostly Splatoon anime, because it has been such we yearn for it. It's been such a hot topic. Okay, yeah, let me go back. I just wanted to make sure. We could watch it again after, so... I mean, if y'all want to see it again, you can watch it again after. I'm just gonna put it in another tab just in case. It was like 4 minutes. They popped off. They did not have to go that hard, right? And they did. There's more, but the thread got split because I deleted one for a spelling mistake. Oh, okay, no worries. Let me see. Oh, okay, I'll have to go after. Oh, there's one after this? I'll find it though. Let me just make sure the window queues up the way it's supposed to. Okay, we are back. With Deep Cut being the poster idols for Splatoon 3 and Off the Hook, seemingly, getting a DLC to themselves, what about the Squid Sisters? Their story mode is over and fans, usually the newer ones, are saying we should stop focusing on them. What could the devs do to bring them back to the spotlight? And have new fans understood why older people like them so much? How would they give us new songs if they're relegated to the story mode? They don't seem like idols, main characters, now they're more so supporting characters of the other idols. Yeah, it really feels like the devs sort of treat the Squid Sisters as, like, more so... What's the word I want to say? Like, they have everyone else shadow them. Like, they're iconic. Their presence is widely known by everyone in the series, but they're more so just overseeing everything now. Yeah, that's definitely how they feel. They feel more like... I don't know. It feels like their time in the spotlight was so short-lived, especially because Splatoon 1, it wasn't even the most optimized Splatoon, right? They basically, like, were saying that as far as lore goes, the Inklings move on from trends so quickly, and they're always looking for, like, what's the new, like, fresh or latest thing, which is probably why Pearl wanted to change Off the Hook's image so rapidly. Probably not just because of staying relevant, but that's just because, like, she also buys into that mindset. I feel like the Squid Sisters haven't been fully explored. They gave us, like, those few sunken scrolls, and we had to piece everything else together if we really cared about them. So, it's tough, right? It's tough knowing that their full potential was never reached in the game. It's like outside the interviews, the CDs, the concerts, which not a lot of people watch. And they still haven't shown us Calamari County. They were like, okay, their banter's enough for you to get an idea of who they are. No, it's not. Like, it's honestly because they were like the founding members of the Squidbeak Splatoon with Cuttlefish is why they didn't actually get to do much else. I think that's what's holding them back. Story mode actually held them back from the start. And we're now just realizing that because of Splatoon 3. Oh my god, like, from the moment I heard City of Color in Splatoon 3 with the remix, when you, like, meet them, Splatoon 3 was showing us that this is what they wanted the original story mode to be like all along. They just didn't even, like, hold back on that. Everything's, an homage to Splatoon 1, especially Captain wearing Cuttlefish' old, like, vest and stuff. They did not hold back. That's what I think. What do y'all think? Nintendo released the OST worldwide so I can properly cover it in 2023. Thanks. One day they'll put it all together, right? One day. They should bundle all 3 of the albums for like a mega collector's edition. 'Cause I know I still need to import. They're there, but they're not there. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, kinda true. In before Squid Sisters barely use a 3% of their true power. Honestly, if we had to like have fought Callie like in her Agent 3, it would have been terrifying. She would have pulled out the roller. She would. Ooh, we're lucky that like the fight was set up as it was. But honestly, that's the only reason we got Wave Goodbye. I was sitting here thinking, oh, we're gonna get an Off the Hook Squid Sisters collab finally, right? But then we didn't even know Deep Cut was gonna be involved with them in that way. So if the Squid Sisters aren't a splat band, which is the only reason why Off the Hook's still giving us music, are we to assume Wave Goodbye is it? I feel like having them in that story mode in that way only is what's holding them back. People don't really think anything of them. That's why you had to be there when they were hosting Splatfest. Like, everyone who played Splatoon 1 is the fan base's like strongest soldier. That's what I believe. Let's look at the rest. I think I've sort of like given my thoughts. What could the devs do? That's the real question. What could they do? Have them in the DLC. Show that they're not only linked or limited to one part of Splatoon 3 as it is currently. Even if it's a cameo, you know, or even if it's like... I thought they were gonna give us more chat logs aside from the Sunken Scrolls again. Just give us a little bit more interaction, I beg. Just for people to see that they're not just like... I don't know. What's the word I want to use? To show people that they're not just like at a standstill right now. They still have potential. They're still not only is their legacy important, but what they'll continue to do in the future. Not just what they've set up in the past with like Splatfest and their like previous songs. And the fact that they started Inkopolis News, there's still so much more they can do. So put them in the DLC. I hope this doesn't age poorly. Oh my god. Oh no. Let's see. Chill Vibes of Alterna. Let's listen to that. Let me see what else. I want to see if I can find the... Oh, that's my profile. Wait. Let's click on the main tweet to see if there's more. Oh, wait. It broke the thread, but where? Maybe I missed. Oh, okay, here it is. I think there's more. The relationship between men and women must be stopped. This is the fate of Yuri fans! I don't know where this is from, but this panel is just goated. What the hell, I love it. I leave you off with this for the New Year's, of course, but I think this is bonus question. I'm safe for last. Prepare to be sick of me. LOL. What do you want for the next season? Quality of life, specific gear / maps, collabs. Danny and I mentioned how we like Split Sisters Turf War songs. Fresh Start was to show them coming back together, but now they don't do anything. Right? Like, you're meaning to tell me that, like, within... Oh, our background, like, faded. I didn't even realize that. Okay, give me a sec. This background has been a video the whole time. Okay. Yeah, after Fresh Start, it was like... Maybe it was just to signify, like, oh, we've made up, you know, it was just turmoil, like, we'll drop an EP. We'll drop a little, single. And maybe... I know Callie had her acting career, I know Marie, like, pursued radio stuff. But are we to just, like, think that... They still call themselves the Squid Sisters, they have to make music. I think it's time for me to get some rest. Catch y'all around. Have a good evening. Thank you, Rob. Hope you have a great New Year's Day. Definitely get some rest before your trip, my man. Hopefully everything goes well. Take care. Stay fresh. The the imagery and the symbolism of Fresh Start was so good, but then in between that like year and a half, there's no way they weren't like working on something, like up until Splatoon 3's release. Because the devs say the same amount of time is passing in our world as it is for Inkopolis. Can't be the thing. Just like left it at that, like just drew a blank. What do you want for the next season though? I would love for them to add like, yeah, quality of life updates where you can actually change your weapon in between ranked battles. How did they overlook that? Some menus get a little bit more optimized, same as like New Horizons, honestly. Specific gear, give us more Tony Kenta stuff. Big fan of the monochrome look. Kenta weapons seem to be gone for some reason. I don't know why. Unless the Kenta collection is going to be a future patch or update where they'll drop another 6 trailer. Maps, we got Flounder. It feels the most familiar out of everything Splatoon 1 returning. But I would love to see Skipper Pavilion come back. We're getting that new pyramid stage. Skipper Pavilion and maybe a redone salt spray rig for the industrial chaos theme, I think. And then collabs. They gotta do Vocaloid at some point. Please do Vocaloid. Do the Zelda Triforce theme Splatfest. Power, Courage, Wisdom. And maybe something for the Mario movie. I can't tell if they would like do Sonic stuff yet. That's my big hopes for Splatfest, maps, and other stuff. I feel like Mario movie sponsored fest is the most likely at this point though. They already like brought back Splatfest to do 35th anniversary shenanigans. Has to be. Marie mentions Callie recording / practicing in a studio during their concert with Deep Cut. That's all I have hope for. A Vocaloid themed Splatfest would be so badass, yeah. Literally, they both had the same hologram type concerts. They're waiting for it to happen. Even CSenpai the other day said that there was a reference with Rin and the roller. Oh no. No way the Squid Sisters aren't making more music though. Oh, a good song! Oh, this is a certified hood classic. Let's see. Last one though is, what other types of special Splatfest would you like? Think Springfest, Frostyfest, Splatoween, or how would you improve on the special fests we already have? Ooh. And honestly, Frostyfest, undefeated. We really were having our hopes up that it'll be this January, but we gotta wait. And we're at least definitely getting Splatoween 2023, because we did get it. What was it? October 2018, and that was after the Octo expansion. Oh, it's so soon. Not really, but like in the grand scheme of things, closer than you would think. But I have to think, let's see. I mean, yeah. Springfest, I think that's like the underrated one. No one ever really like talks about that one compared to Frostyfest or Splatoween. But they definitely have to bring the latter back. I'm thinking a new one could probably be like a Summerfest though. I think Pufu was the one who did like mock-ups for that. Like, did some promo art for like what the gear could look like, what the theme might be. I would definitely love something like tropical. It would fit the vibe of Splatoon really well. Or maybe even other themes could they do? Not even just holiday related. Dang, I think Summerfest was probably the best I could come up with. We could like the fans could probably dub it like Pride Fest too. Wait, I swear Puva did something like that too. Where he had all of the like Splatoon brands changed to rainbow colors. Oh man, just like IRL corporations. Dang, I think that's all I got. Oh man. No, that's it. I mean, they was in their bag with Frosty Fest and Splatoween. Everyone I remember what everyone said about Springfest was that it looked like the decorations they used looked like the bad ending for Octo Expansion. I remember that. It was supposed to be for Easter/April too. Vocaloid Splatfest would be so dope. Yeah, actually. It could be maybe City Pop themed, or even you could have the aesthetics of the old Inkopolis Plaza, if anything. Wait, is this? Doesn't this theme play in After All Turn? I know it's related to Orca somehow. I love the pastel colors of Springfest. Oh yeah. It was really great, actually, because Ella Marina wore their Octo Expansion fits. That's the one thing I remember, aside from the... Well yeah, no wonder they made the plaza look like a Octo Expansion's bad ending. Also, welcome back, Spin. So, hopefully, CSen, hopefully this answers everything. I'm really wondering, what they would do for, a tropical, summery Splatfest. Oh, man, Splatoon 1 did have some, goated themes, across their regions. Oh, no. This song, please, it makes me cry. This song is City of Color remix. It's the theme of the Squid Sisters during Splatfest. It's like the color pulse to Off the Hook. It's like the Anarchy Rainbow to Deep Cut for all the newer fans who haven't heard this before. No, I'm gonna cry. I don't even have the crying set up on here. I don't have the crying eyes. I can't cry. I gotta be strong. No, actually, no, I really love this song. I have fond memories of City of Color playing off of my Wii U while I was doing other stuff. Just cause I let my character sit in the plaza. Aww. These new fans just don't get it. Exactly. I don't care if they call us squid boomers. Back in my day, the idols weren't even on the same stage. They were on different trucks performing. Oh man. Callie and Marie were definitely more J-pop idol style. Save Color Slaps? Period. This theme is such a good callback and a bob. What's up, Vault? Welcome. We were there. Back in my day, we had the Kraken. There's a good chance they could bring it back. I mean, if we got, Inkzuka. I mean, okay, Inkzuka is kind of scary because it's souped up now. But I swear, it's not as fast as it used to be. The clips that people had back then. Squid boomers? No, exactly. Those are all the questions. Reminiscing on the good old days on the last day of the year, for at least everyone who's not in the UK. Or in JST or CST. I know there's so many CSTs, right? There's Central, there's wait, maybe Chinese Standard Time might not be called CST. But there's Central European Standard. The world is so huge and yet so small at the same time because we have the internet. We also got Ink Strike back. Yeah. Up until then, that's probably why they won't bring Splashdown back. It's in story mode, but yeah. Doug, how could you do this? You could only have one. City of Color, Color Pulse, or Anarchy Rainbow. Bro! What does chat pick? Anarchy Rainbow does have that homely feeling to it. It really feels like, I don't know, I feel like honestly, it might not feel that way like if you didn't come from like certain backgrounds, but the mix of all those different cultures in one song is what really makes it soar. God, I'll probably go for City of Color. Because until now, Color Pulse is great, but I don't get nostalgia from it. I get nostalgia seeing Pearl Marina, but Color Pulse, while good, it felt more like a clubbing song. It doesn't really like touch me that much, you know? But yeah, like honestly, probably City of Color. Anarchy Rainbow comes close. I love it, but that's a City of Color sweeps. Dang, let's go. Never a fan of Color Pulse. It's alright, right? Like it's aight, but it's not the one. I have listened to like 15-minute extended versions of Anarchy Rainbow, but I feel like the best way to listen to Anarchy Rainbow is like when it's from afar, which is why I started making those ambiance videos. Like it sounds like best when you're in the like alleyways of the city and you're listening to it reverb, because it's got that nightlife vibe to it. Color Pulse is a song you could repeat a lot on loop, not so much for Anarchy Rainbow. Color Pulse #1 Squid Sisters music is just so different. That's valid though. That's definitely valid. I've never actually tried to put reverb and like the effect of like having the other Plaza songs play from far away. Maybe it would still hit. I can't tell if you got that effect in Splatoon 2. And I can't find out unless I mod my Switch, because Pearl Marina's amiibos did not let you visit the Final Fest like the Squid Sisters do. How could you? I mean, I'm just saying. I agree. Oh, yeah, it's like to each their own. Haven't heard Color Pulse. I mean, it's definitely like, as far as like Pearl Marina's discography, it fits in with everything else. I'm definitely more like partial to their Octo expansion stuff. Yeah, I mean, I can't like say I wouldn't recommend it. Wow, that's it. We made it through all the questions though. Like I definitely like I saved despite the scuff, this was like honestly like about as chill as I would have liked to keep things. I'm glad that we can have an uninterrupted Splatoon 3 session like the day prior. And I definitely hope to get things up to speed before Splatfest, because I plan on doing a Splatfest stream not only for YouTube but for Twitch as well. So if things are rough over here, that's no good. You gotta get things rubbed up nice and clean. Connection needs to be saved somehow. Central Africa time, New Year's imminent. Happy New Year, CAT. That is so cool. Oh my god, like that's what that regional time zone's called. Marina carried Color Pulse like her life depended on it. Yo. Oh, it's true. It is true. Like Pearl's only got like one rap verse. I don't think they wanted to fit in a second one. I've always like really enjoyed Alice's vocals, even when we didn't know who the Idol's voice actors were. Which, speaking of, for Deep Cut, they're gonna go ahead and let us know when they're ready. I think it'll be sometime next year. We didn't know who Alice and Rina Ito were for quite a while. Honestly, I'd say that Katie Pop and Marie Kikuma went under the radar for quite a while too. Callie and Marie's voice actors. What? Okay, I see there's quite a few people with like questions for the stream or about the stream. I mean, I feel like I try to keep things as self-explanatory as possible, but y'all can always like go ahead and just ask. It's always better if you just put the question. Ah no, the stream is not going till New Year's EST. No siree. Wasn't Marina's voice actor jealous of Marina? No, not in that serious sense. I did watch a video talking about how they create Splatoon's music, and what they said in the video is that she felt like, I guess maybe it was jealousy. I guess I wouldn't say it was like super serious. I remember them saying she's surprised that people were more so cheering for Marina's character during the hologram concerts. But I mean, of course, they were cheering for the characters they saw right in front of them. I'm pretty sure they appreciated the performance of them and the vocals, because without Alice or Arena, like, they wouldn't have their songs. But yeah, it's because they couldn't see her up on the stage, I'm thinking. I think that's a normal human emotion. I think that's valid that she felt that. I don't know. New SplatoonJP tweet? I think we saw that a little bit earlier, yeah. It was the little animation set to the clear theme, but I'm gonna go ahead and see. I think, yeah, that's the one we saw that one, but we could pull it up again. I did answer that question. I think Wastelander, that was the second to last question on the tweet. And I think I just went with Octo expansion. Yeah, here we go. This was, yeah. Oh yeah, we're still listening to story mode music. It was this one? Yeah, it was that one. Especially since she does her own music too. Yeah, I love all the originals that she's come out with. But the covers too. I think at one point, Vocaloider was using some of those clips to like sort of apply a makeshift like Inkling/Octoling voice filter to them to see what it sounded like if it was actually Marina singing. It's so cool though. But yeah, this is the tweet. I saw the Splalbum video. I was able to react to it for the first time in another stream, which is thankfully in one piece in a VOD, and it's about 2 hours. I'll be updating the VOD channel really soon. Those of you who don't know, it is this one. I've got it linked down below on the Twitch About page, but I'll also like link to it on Twitter and everywhere else once I finally get it caught up. Because as you can see, I'm not caught up. I've only uploaded up to August, so everything's sitting on my hard drive waiting to go up. Most of them are like queued up and haven't been published, but I'll get those up as soon as I can so that we can have some of these. It's a real honor to be a part of the community. Oh, it's great to hear, Dark-Eyed. Rest up and enjoy the new year. I will, homie. Best believe the next couple of days I'm not gonna be working on anything. I just need to make sure I get the video for tonight out. It's gonna be this one. Wait, do I have it? All I gotta do is drop in the sound effects. It's a cute little audio that I found from VTuber Twitter. And it's funny because here's a secret. You'll probably find out once you look at it. You look at the tweet that it's linking to, right? The funny thing about that script, it was actually labeled as like the girlfriend experience. I was like, you know who are girlfriends in my mind? Pearl and Marina. So, oh my god. Whoa, hold on. This video. I'll make it tiny so you can see it. This is also done by Pudding at Pudding Yaoi. That's their username right now. And they did the art for the stream. But I'm like, super nervous to post this. I was gonna be like, man, this is probably the sappiest thing that you've done. But it's cute. I promise you. I'll be uploading it after the stream. Oh man. Question, can I send a meme? You can like share memes in the Discord, but I'm probably not gonna look at it on this stream, to be honest, because we are pretty much done with everything. But yeah, as a preview for the video, it's headed to the channel pretty soon. The second thing is gonna be a YouTube short. Probably can put that together like real quick, or we gotta like pop bottles for the new year in our time zone. Look at me working up until the very end, but it's okay. The first and the second I will be taking a break. I don't have a schedule because everything's still kind of being played by ear. Gotta get someone out here to take a look at our funny internet box. But you can be assured that Friday, Saturday I want to do stream Splatoon 3 Splatfest. Spicy, sweet, sour, it is on. We've got some cool art coming up for that. So definitely keep an eye out, y'all. As always, please check out my Twitter if you're not following me there yet. And I'm gonna promo Pudding's Twitter as well, because they did the art that you're taking a look at there. Everyone who left a question for the stream, thank you so much. And is there anything else I'm forgetting? I feel like I'm not, hopefully. I want to give a big shout out to everyone who like gave bits, who left a follow, or who gave gift subs throughout the streams, like spotty connection. I know there were a lot of scuff moments, but I really can't thank you enough for sticking through. Like, y'all made this year happen. Like, every goal that I like set out to achieve, like even just randomly deciding to upload to TikTok out of the blue because I got obsessed with the Kwaso meme, and y'all like supporting that too. It's always possible because of everyone here. So yeah, I will always be grateful. Whenever I like look back at how the year turned out, there'll always be like a little bit of me will like always have regret of saying, oh man, I didn't get to everything I possibly could. But thankfully there will always be another opportunity. So don't fret too much, y'all, if you didn't get to everything on your checklist. You can either refresh your checklist in the new year or continue from where you left off. Just like a video game save. I think that's the beautiful thing about it. I think what day Friday and Saturday are. No worries, it is the 6th and 7th of January. Like a week from now still? Kind of far, but not really. See y'all next year. Man, you got me tearing up. You got me tearing up, C-Sun, because I know you usually like say see y'all next time, and it's see y'all next year. For real though. Man, it's like 8-9 p.m. for most of us. Man. Or like 5 p.m. if you're on the West Coast. A few hours left. See you on the new year. Yeah, I cannot wait to see what not only like what Splatoon has in store, but what all of my friends have in store, like for their like new art ideas or new ventures, just everything. Oh yeah, EST time? Yeah, y'all have been in the new year. I hope it's been good for y'all. I said this earlier, but I'm gonna say it again. Let's all wave goodbye to 2022 and have a fresh start for 2023 and share these maritime memories together. Oh, Duck, that's so cute. That's so cute. All of those Split Sister songs. Some of the goats, especially. These streams have been such a joy to be in, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. Thank you, Superstar. I always look forward to like reading a lot of y'all's comments. I always look forward to seeing my besties in chat, especially because like when y'all are here, I always feel like things are better. I feel like some streams I've been at my like best, and some are a little bit more difficult than others, but that's life, right? Here's to 2023 streams. Thank you, Yakiri. Here's to 2023 in general. Oh man. I wonder what's being posted for the new year. I know I retweeted a few things. Oh, here's Melomania's art. But I wanted to showcase. Oh wait, maybe Monica's still alive. I can probably read Monica's stream. Let me see. Yeah, there are a few things I retweeted. The Sonic Frontiers New Year art. This one I thought was really cool. With Callie throwing the confetti. I thought it was beans at first, because that's like a New Year's tradition. But just all of these like different celebratory pieces. That's why holidays are great. Splatoon community, seeing all the art. Wave goodbye to 2022. Yeah. I feel like someone's gonna do some like phenomenal Squid Sisters artwork that will blow me out of the water. Thank you for all the streams this year. Thank you as well, Kitty. Thank you everyone for your support. Let me see. What, let me read off the names? Yeah, I can. Shout out to the mods, of course, Azir and Muzz. We got our VIPs as well, CSenpai and the Duck that draws. We got Kitty, Alice. I don't really want to call out y'all if you're lurking. Just know that I appreciate your support. Let's see. Commander Root, Dark God, Legion, Kohi, Neru, Rue. I still need to remember how to say your username fully. Shark Tamer, Shark Boy, Finn, Latastic, Steep, Tails, Ko, Superstar Gamer, Vault, Yakiri, Yamero. So many of you, like from I can see from the list here. I appreciate y'all so much. Everybody who was here before and had to head out. Ink Idols, Rob, Jackie, so many others. Thank you for making this a fantastic last stream of the year. I've been lurking around. It's no problem. No problem at all. Honestly, I'm really like glad that the streams can be good background noise too. But that is it for me. Ooh. Am I all out of breath? I think I said a lot in like one breath. Yo, King Kodiak VA! What's up? Popping in at the right moment. I'm saying like a little bit of a wave goodbye to everyone. New year, new you. I'm not funny. No, honestly, I swear I tried to make that pun at one point. That's another golden one. Hydrate? Yeah, you're right. We all gotta stay hydrated for sure. The hydrate emoji that Moon did is one of my favorites. This one right here. Because the bottle says tears. See you in 2023 as well, Vault. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, Kodiak. Hopefully we get the chance to work together on some new stuff next year if you'd be down for that. Means a lot that you'd stop by. If it is almost New Year's for you, hope it treats you well too. Let me see. I need to see real quick. Wow, this is why. This is why I never know who's live. It doesn't show me everyone on my list. I have to search. Oh man, let me see. Let me get a preview of what's happening. Okay. All right. So y'all, thank you so much for all the support. I had to pop in and show some love. I really appreciate it, Kodiak. I'll take care and stay safe, Spin. Let's make some amazing stuff next year. Let's go. Look at all the hydrates in chat now. Alright, let me get to it. Let me get to it. There's some water. The last water ball sounds of 2022. I'm literally shaking the water ball in front of the microphone. Let's go. But yes, thank you so much for your support, everyone. I want to go ahead and get a raid set up for Monica Cineroll because she has also been so supportive as well. Since I met her through a raid she did for my channel. She is working on her Splatlots project reveal. I think the trailer might have already dropped at the start of her stream, but I want to head over there and show her some support before we head out. As it is with raids, we have a raid message. Don't get to see it that often, but let's see. Where'd OBS go? Come back, OBS, please. I'm gonna go ahead and type this. Please feel free to copy it, and you can use the follower emotes or the, let's use the stay fresh. I think the heart would be cute, but we could use that one. Okay, OBS, hang in there while we get this set up, please. That's all I ask. Let's make some more epicness happen next year for sure. Here's some more collabs and just like doing whatever the fresh hell we want to do within reason. Alright, so here's the raid message. I'm gonna get it set up. And I'm gonna fade this out. It's gonna give us a little countdown. There's a fireworks in the background. Thank you so much for celebrating New Year's Eve with me, y'all. Like, thank you for giving me a little bit of your time today. Please copy the raid message if you're interested in joining. It's gonna queue up like right now. There we go. There it is. Awesome. Catch you later and stay hydrated. Same to you, Dark God. Everybody, please take care of yourself and don't party too hard. Well, honestly, I am gonna be napping tomorrow. Oh man. Hope everyone has a wonderful new year. Same to you, Doug. Thank you so much for your questions if you sent them in. We'll be doing more of this in the new year, depending, like, especially for milestones. Definitely. Until next time, I'll catch y'all later in the new year 2023. The year of Splatoon 3, baby. Believe it. God, why did I say that? I had to, actually. I know I had to. Love you all so much. Stay fresh, y'all. We're gonna be heading over to Monica's channel in just a little bit. Have a great rest of your night. Or rest of your day. If it's already New Year's Day. Happy early birthday, Splatastic. That's right. You're January 1st. Alright, y'all. It's counting down. Stay fresh.